Well, hello there. We are finally doing the Knights of the Nine. We have conquered an aggressive mud crab in our new helmet. So we're really accomplishing great things here. We have a bright future ahead of us, and we need to continue finding the relics of the Crusader on our quest for some level of redemption after doing the entire Thieves Guild and the entire Assassin's Guild. We went to our way shrines, we found them all, and then found the helm, which was in kind of a funny place because I ended up struggling to find it without using acrobatics to kind of skip over a section. So that was fun. But we will continue today. Let's see what our next item on the list is. Now that I've recovered the helm, I should proceed to the Priory of the Nine to see if it still holds the cuirass of the Crusader. Ah, so it's kind of in the middle here. Okay. I did not use the Boots of Spring Hill. So the Boots of Spring Hill, Jack, are a quest item that if you do not use them, they will stay in your inventory forever. But they're great. As a matter of fact, that would mean, certainly, that they are in my inventory now. Fortify Acrobatics, 50 points on self. So, it's pretty good. I'm impressed. As a matter of fact, why have I not worn them recently? Wait a second. It doesn't say that it's considered an armor. I mean, okay, so the aesthetics, not my cup of tea or coffee or sip of skooma, but personally, like, so long as it's not considered light armor, I don't know why it matters. The shoes, I believe, had been fortified. Feather, 125 points on self. So I was probably using that. That's probably why I wasn't wearing the boots. But because they're called boots, I was kind of like, I think subconsciously it tells my brain, I'm light armor. It's not. It's clothing. It's a clothing piece. So yeah. Is it like the cutest little pair of flats I've worn? No. But it works. And you're not really looking at my feet, right? When I'm conquering the world? You can hardly tell. Look at that. Okay, let's see. So we can go west from Fort Blackboot, south from the Nissen Cave, and there's the Howling Cave. There's a gate to Oblivion, Silhorn. There's a lot of things that someone may have discovered already. There's Skingrad right there, and there's, you're just slowly moving southeast from there. So, hey, that's at the gate of Oblivion. How you doing, by the way, Chad Warden? How you doing, lurkers? You don't need to answer. You can keep doing what you do. The title is respected here. But keep in mind, if you do chat at all, then I write your name down and I shout you out at the end, just so that we know who was all part of the conversation. A good roundup for the whole day, I think it's a fun way to round things off. Will that be possible forever? Probably not, but for now it is. I'm just thinking about the weekend so I can hop on. Oh, the weekend. I'm gonna be entirely honest. I believe it was Tuesday that I was positive it was Friday. And the same thing happened to me last week. The past 2 weeks, there's one of our way shrines. Specifically, Is it? It is one of the way shrines because it's not on the map. The past 2 weeks, I have been under the impression that the day is very different from the day that it was. I don't know what happened there, but my poor brain was so sad. Wait, I didn't even get the chance to soul trap you. You went down that quickly? Man, all that working out for what? Just knocked you out with a little slap. Yeah, it's been a weird couple weeks. On one hand, it was good, I want to say last week, because the presumption, you know, like I thought it was a certain day, and it was good because I was like, I'm not ready for that day yet. But now, I'm ready for that day, you know? Ready for the day. No, sir, I need to soul trap you. You must, you must feed the hunger of my blade. He heard I needed a bit of a fight, and he gave it. You know, he delivered. I appreciate that, sir. Give me at least a little bit of excitement right now. Nightshade plant. Ooh, wow, this is cool. Priory of the Nine. It's so weird how much it looks like Wayne and Priory. Oh, that's pretty. I almost thought that was a little pond, or like a little like man-made pond. I'm like, what? Since when do they do that? Then my feet should not be on this. Yeah. Sorry, I'm an Assassin's Guild member. I just thought I could go through the well. Forgive me. So they are not... They are not giving us... They're not giving us any map markers, it seems. The Helm of the Crusader, the first piece. So it's just kind of letting us look. I like that. I like it. Activate altar. Oh, wow, it still works. That's pretty great. So if you remember where it is, let me suffer just a little bit. I'm gonna try to look for it. Only because there are very few moments I have like this where I actually have to look for something. I don't have a map marker or my memory. Oh, there's the stable. Cool. We are looking for the Curus, but I don't know where it is yet. So I'm going to adventure. I'm going to enjoy the process. Uh-oh. Okay, we're not going to do that yet. I want to look around first. I have a feeling like that's significant. Man, we gotta clean this place up. This is so cool. It would make sense if priories were designed the same way as each other. Sir Amiel's ring fits perfectly into the diamond-shaped opening in the floor. See, I figured something out. Not, I mean, it wasn't that complicating, but it's cool. I like going in blind. Have I played Knights of the Nine? Yes. Do I have any memory of it? No. Pretty much none. Ryan Wiki, how's it going? Knights of the Nine is a great DLC, and the armor you get scales as you level. Wait, doesn't it? You just have to put the armor on the stand. That's right! And pick it back up to power it up. See, that's acknowledging and fixing a problem right there. That is right. I forgot about that. That's such a significant change. Which, of course, I'm sure many people were like, why can't you do that with everything? But, like, I mean, that's pretty good, addressing a problem like that. Because it's so easy for them to just presume, like, they're probably late game if they're playing this. Ooh. Well, we might as well look the part. Looks like the Anvil Cuirass. Looks like any of the city cuirasses. There we go. Recording. Okay, so... There's the... It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's lovely. Oh, this one was really easy to get. Gotta say, through the... Whoa! He's walking up to me.
The strength
Oi.
and guidance of the Nine, who comes before us upon this sacred ground, seeking the cuirass of the divine crusader? Step forward, adventurer, and face us each in honorable combat.
What?
For the vows we fail to revere in life, we shall uphold in death. No unworthy soul shall lay hands upon this sacred artifact without the leave of the Knights of the Nine.
Yo, you know, you're finally, you know, doing your thing. You're finally honoring your vow with the wrong person. Very misguided. I don't like this, sir. I wonder if you, like, stretched it out far enough if they stop. But that wouldn't be very honorable now, would it? This, like, I don't want to do this, man. I'm on your side. I don't want to do this. Stop. Oh, wait. Where'd he go?
Sir Gregory, you are defeated. Sir
Okay,
Casimir,
so we're not.
Step forward.
We're not killing anybody. We're not doing any of that. Cause like I really don't want to. Okay, so he's down. I see. I feel better about this now. I mean, I get it. They're already kind of like not the best representation of the living, but I didn't want to go defeating, sending honorable souls into eternal silence because they don't even bother to talk to me. It's just a trial. It's a trial. It's a test. It's cool. It's all good. I get you. Ow. You can search him for a second? Let's see. I'm gonna try to search the next guy. Impressive.
You have bested Sir Casimir. Now face Sir Ralphus.
Certainly. have to stay in the center of the room because I'm the center of attention. And I deserve... All my sweet moves deserve to be seen. Okay, you can't search him, but it was, you know, it was worth that moment.
Sir Ralbus, you have fallen. Step back and let the challenge
Welcome, welcome.
continue. Sir Henrik, come forward and prove yourself.
Okay, who's the next guy? Come on. Sir Henrik. Or Henrik. Dude, you're just... Okay, we could have tried a little harder than that, sir. Can you see him while he's talking?
You have overcome half of us, and yet you remain standing.
Yes.
Perhaps Sir Caius shall test your true mettle.
Caius, that's a good classic name. Come on, sir. Sorry to do you like that. Sorry. But, you know, you guys are making me do this. I really don't want to. I just want to be like friends, and then friends, fist bump, but you know, it wouldn't entirely work. Our hands would not meet, yours are clear. Archdornan, how's it going, dude? Hello, hello. Would be funny to reverse pickpocket poison on one of them as they fall. Ooh. Like Pirates of the Caribbean when they drink something but it just runs through their skeletal bodies.
You show a fury of faith that I have not seen in centuries.
Wow, thank you.
Now you face Sir Junkin.
Sir what? Like Duncan, but not? This is like when parents try to get fancy with names. They're like, listen, we'll take a perfectly normal name, but just like add a different, like switch out a letter. Just like Scrabble it, you know? Playing the best Elder Scrolls game, I see. Ah, yes, yes. Good sir. You have excellent taste. Oh, this is the classic. Oh, and guys. I know Chad Warden was here for this. I was able to get the DLC for Oblivion to work on the Series X. I upgraded because after much discussion and consideration, and some of the funding you guys provided, which I really appreciate, I ended up upgrading because I need to. It's kind of like sitting off in the corner safely. I need to be ready for the Oblivion remaster that you guys told me about. So excited about it, but we needed to be ahead of it. We're like, we gotta get on this. Like, I'm so excited. Like, since when are you playing a nostalgic old game that has like a new something to it? And I'm talking about all the Skyrims. That doesn't count. I was not even old enough to be nostalgic before they started, like, going ham on it. But I got all of the DLC to work. The DLC would, like, exist and be installed, and yet it wouldn't acknowledge that it existed when I actually opened the game. So I finally got it, but I can't, like, I don't know if I could stream from it, so... The capture card has a harder time with it. And... it doesn't want to record content. So I recorded a little bit and then it was like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. I think it was because the resolution was too high. So I'm going to do some testing on it. I'm going to see if I can't stream with it. I think the only difference was it looked like... I think HDR was on. So like it looked a little more contrasty and saturated. So I don't know, like... Oh, look at what I did. Look what I did, guys. I turned this off. I turned our overlay off. Now it's on again. And I told myself, don't forget to turn it back
You
on.
have stood against the Knights of the Nine and lived.
I did.
However,
I did
the
it.
final test is upon you. Ready yourself, Sir Knight, and face me.
What a compliment to yourself, sir. I got your ring. You probably don't like that. Come on. Step to the center of the ring. I could do it directly to YouTube, but I wouldn't get any of our fancy stuff. Wouldn't get any of our overlays, our like most recent subscribers on the top, our chat. I don't know how I'd even get my voice in there, to be honest. So unless if they created another method to do it. Sorry, sir. Sorry. Oh, you can do voice? That's still really cool, though.
Sir Knight, in 300 years,
It's good to know.
none have stood against us and lived. Step forward and claim what is yours by right. May your faith be true.
What if I was like I don't know, Dark Brotherhood member who just happens to be good at fighting, and they're like, okay, here, have a relic. I get it, honor and stuff, but just because you're good at something or just because you're persistent doesn't mean you're honorable or right. This could have easily fallen into the wrong hands. I've defeated the ghostly guardians of the Cuirass of the Crusader. I can now claim it for my own. Do they disappear? Or do they all stand there and watch while you steal their artifact? I'm not going to walk through them. I feel like that would just be rude. I've recovered the Cuirass of the Crusader. I should talk to the ghosts of the former Knights of the Nine to see if they can aid me in my quest for the remaining Crusaders' relics. I like that. I like that they leave them there. They don't just disappear. Ooh, that's got a cool little symbol there. Oh, my. Okay, guys. Okay. Here's the... They broke my Cuirass. So there's this simple, kind of like town guard looking Knights of the Nine Cuirass. And here is the Cuirass of the Crusader. Much beefier. Let's see. This looks like it would be light armor, yes. Heavy? This is heavy. Fortify restoration, 6 points on self. Resist normal weapons, 15% on self. Fortify health, 27 points on self. Fortify health and restoration? Resist normal weapons? Oof. That's beefy. Okay. Thank you, sir.
By the Nine, I've not seen such strength. Could
In
you
a female.
be-
Sorry.
No, you cannot. You are simply a noble knight.
Noble knight! I'm a noble knight! I am not the noble knight, sir. But what an honor. I would consider myself a noble knight, but not the. I'll never be him. Okay, so Helm of the Crusader, Knights of the Nine, Sir Beric. Why is just one person?
You completed the quest that I could not. I'm glad that my death at least served to lead you here, as I had hoped.
Oh, okay. You still don't know who I am, though, sir. Is the armor from Pelinal. I forget what the diamond signifies. It's funny that I'm still wearing our glitched Amulet of Kings. Our Spelldrinker amulet that looks like the Amulet of Kings. And then I've got... I wonder if... I don't think you could see it with that armor, though. You could see it with the shirt. Who's the Noble Knight? You don't know Noble Knight? Oh, Noble Knight. Oh, dear. Dear, dear, dear. We must remedy this, then. If you just look it up, I think it'll just pop up. It's just this guy who does a bunch of skits and parodies on Skyrim and stuff, some of which are very relatable. And then he has a wizard friend. They do D&D stuff. Oh, William Papadin. He's pretty funny. But he is Noble Knight. He is the Noble Knight. I am certainly not. So, yeah, he's fantastic. I think he's hilarious. And Mr. Nerdy and I have had some runs through his content where we just binge some of it because it's so relatable. like specifically the Skyrim stuff and some of the D&D stuff. We only have played so much D&D in our time, but here. This is Noble Knight. If you're curious, this is Noble Knight. He does like live action in the game. Yeah, like he has the background that's like the scenery of the game. But he is... did you join the Dark Brotherhood? Will be great guild to join in game. Oh, dude. We just beat the Dark Brotherhood. The past few streams, and it'll have the thumbnails with like the Dark Brotherhood on it. We are officially the listener. We have met Mother. She's a bit intense.
The original Order of the Nine was founded with the intention of safekeeping the Crusaders' relics. In life, we failed at this task. In death, we seek to preserve what little we accomplished while we wait for one to come and finish what we began.
It's kind of sad. Sir Beric.
One of the mightiest knights of my day. It was a great boost to the Order's prestige when he joined. Unfortunately, he and I did not see eye to eye on certain matters. He left the Order during the War of the Red Diamond and never returned.
Yeah, sometimes we just say that to each other. We're like, "Oh, Noble Knight." It's so funny. When he first started doing the Bawilla, which instead of it's a whole joke. You have to look it up. I don't, but it's basically like babe I would love to spend the rest of my life with or something. So Mr. Nerdy called me his Bawilla for a while. I'm like, that is fantastic. Like, it's just so funny. It's so, I don't know. It's like the first one you see, you're like, what is this? But then it like, well, actually the first one we saw, I think, was specifically like relatable to Skyrim. So we're like, oh, this is cool. But then when you hit the whole skits he has with his like wizard friend, you're like, this guy is so crazy. The wizard guy. And he seems so random, but when you start to watch multiple episodes, you're like he's just a whole character. It's so fantastic. So I don't know. Just for us in particular, we binge watched a few of them and had a good laugh. But some of them are so random, but it's so consistent with the character he's created. It's really funny. What about Guild Vampire? Did you join? Oh, no. Did I make a save at the point of that decision so that at some point I can make a video about should you become a vampire? Sure. I don't know when that will happen, but I did do it. In fact, I hate being a vampire. Absolutely hate it.
Go with virtue.
I look fantastic, even though I'm still wearing PJ pants under this armor. This is, whatever. Sir Casimir.
I know where you may find the gauntlets of the Crusader, for I was the one who lost them.
You don't have to acknowledge that, bud. I'm so sorry.
They are still lost.
Oh, vampire hunters.
I believe there is something you must do
in order
to retrieve them. Would you listen to my tale and learn of the gauntlet's fate?
Oh, please tell me.
When the Order fractured, I followed Sir Beric into war, taking the gauntlets with me. When it was over, I returned to Cyrodiil. I attempted to return to the service of the Nine, but the war had changed me. I no longer had sympathy for the weak or pity for the suffering.
Oh.
In the brief time I was there, I did more to hurt the chapel than help it.
Wow.
It was there that I was cursed.
Self-awareness and humility. That's rough, dude. Commendable for admitting to it. Cursed. Get to the point. Can you imagine saying that? This poor man. Okay, we're not saying that. Cursed? What do you mean?
A beggar who came to the chapel each day for help tried my patience one too many times. I lost my temper and struck him. My blow landed harder than I had intended, and he fell to the floor dead, killed in the very chapel of the God of Mercy. I left the chapel at once, of course, but the damage was done. I was weak, constantly weary, and lacked the energy to do almost anything.
What? Get to the point. I can't. No. What about the gauntlets?
Ah, yes. As proof of the deed, when I struck the poor man, the gauntlets slipped right off my hands and fell to the floor. Heavy as stone, they would not move. None could lift them. I suspect they lie there still, in Coral's chapel. You must prove to Stendar you are worthy to lift the gauntlets once more.
Oh, okay.
Seek out the priests in Coral. Perhaps they can help you.
Alrighty.
It was placed on me for defying the teachings of Stendar in his very chapel.
Wow.
My entire lineage was ruined by this curse.
That's
Whether it is connected to the fate of the gauntlets, I do not know. I have no doubt that they still lie within the chapel of Stendar in Coral. No mortal man could lift them. We had only the best of intentions. Truly we did. We meant only to serve the Nine and the Empire. It's hard to believe it all went so wrong. May your sword strike true.
That's hard when you walk through something and you really, when it goes wrong and it's like, wait, what happened?
You have my tribute, Sir Knight. In 300 years, none have passed the gauntlet. In 300 years, we have never known hope. But for the first time,
Wow.
it seems that someone may succeed where we have failed. I see in you the chance to redeem our souls and restore the Order. And now, I must ask you to press forward where I could not. I must ask you to face the challenge of Zenithar.
Oh. So these people all have different information about different aspects of this and relics. So how did you fail? That's a way to ask. How did you fail? Well, let's focus on me now. We're talking about me now. Past is in the past. What must I do?
Below the chapel of Zenithar in Leowyn, there is a shrine to the great craftsman, Saint Calidus. Those seeking the mace must pray before the shrine. When you bow, you will receive a vision. Or perhaps not. It is unclear. The priest saw that my body never moved, but it felt so real. You will see the mace separated from you by a great chasm. The chasm represents your doubt. Your faith must be your guide across it.
My faith will guide me? Doesn't mean there's like an invisible floor you can walk on.
This
Don't
is
tell
what
me,
I
don't tell
know.
me.
As I said, my faith was weak. I did not understand the test, and I fell from the platform each time I tried to
he
cross.
fell.
I have told you all that I know. All that is left is for you to prove yourself more worthy than I. If you seek
okay.
the mace, travel to Leowyn's chapel, kneel at the shrine in the Undercroft, and let your faith in the Nine be the salvation of us all.
Now we don't use blunt on this character, but you know we're gonna want to collect things for the sake of collecting them. Do you know about the gauntlets?
Casimir left with the gauntlets when the Order dissolved. I heard that he lost them, but I had my own problems to deal with. Our greed for the relics overshadowed our faith
This
in
one
the
is so
Nine.
ridiculous once you learn what to
I can
do.
only
Oh, I'm
hope that you
excited.
are stronger than
If
we were.
anybody knows how to do it, like I said, let me figure it out. I'll figure this one out. Because, like, there's so many parts of this game that I'm like, we'll discuss it. Or, like, I've just done it so many times. But this thing, I don't remember this at all.
Legends say that
I'd
when
really have to
Pelennor
break to be
Whitestreak
like,
was
okay,
slain by
fine,
the
tell me.
aliens, a messenger carried the mace to the
I love
human
something new. I
settlement
love
of
puzzles
Leowen
and stuff in
as a
games. Not
message.
crazy puzzle games,
Centuries
but like,
later, the
I do
master
love puzzles
craftsman
in the
Saint
games.
Calidus built the Chapel of Zenithar in Leowen as a tribute to the legend. When Saint Calidus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Zenithar at his tomb began to receive visions of the mace of the Crusader.
Wow. Too bad I don't use a mace.
Of the original divines, Zenithar is thought to be the most in touch with the mortal realm.
Ooh,
Some
not
legends
Talos.
say that Zenithar
Of the original
has
divines.
close ties to Kinnereth, an idea that is supported by the manner in which the two gods' realms interact. Craftsmen devoted to Zenithar are able to create and profit from the materials provided by Kinnereth's natural world. The two work in harmony, the natural world providing for the craftsman. One cannot revere Zenithar without acknowledging the power of Kinnereth.
Oh, of course, of course. I love that, Shadow Warden. I have a love-hate relationship with stuff like that. But the feeling you get when you figure it out yourself... Yeah, I'm going to do my best to figure it out myself. Unless if what you said was
May
a
the
hint.
Nine guide
In which
your
case,
way.
I don't know. I'm pretty dense when it comes to some, like, sometimes with... There's certain things that I figure out way ahead of time. And there's certain things, like, I feel like at times, the less obvious things, I'm like, oh yeah. But then the things that you're like, I should have gotten that. That's the stuff my brain skips over. My brain skips over all the simple stuff. And then I'm like, why can't I function normally in life? Sir Henrik?
If you are true to the teachings of Julianus, it may be possible for you to find the shield of the Crusader.
I've been so faithful to all the teachings of all the things, so long as nobody looks at my resume. What do you mean?
When the order crumbled, I set out on my own. After years of searching, I found the shield and brought it to Fort Bulwark for safekeeping. With the help of a few trusted friends, I began work to keep the shield safe for all eternity.
Perfector's level 5.
I never saw my work finished. I died defending the fort from those who would take and misuse the shield. I never saw our work finished. I trust that the others carried on without me.
Dude, your Perfector's level 5 now? Nice. How you doing, David Riker? Guild Vampire Hunters would be fun to play. Is there... Wait. There's no Vampire Hunters at Oblivion, are there? Yeah. I'm so excited to figure this out. There's... I mean, I know plenty of you are familiar with KOTOR, and, like, there's certain... They're more explicit puzzles. And, oh, man. When I got good at a couple of them, which I'm not saying I'm good now. It's been a long time. There's a couple of them that, like, I really got the hang of. And it was so, like, because, you know, I was, like, played the game when I was younger. And to get through some of those, like, oh, dear. The Korriban caves. Honestly, so great. Yes, they are. They're hiding in the Imperial City. Man. I started really getting in my head that I was, like, finished with most of this. And then I looked at I looked at the list of DLC because it wasn't working. It wasn't applying to the game. And I read through it. And I'm like, hold up. We never got Mehrunes Razor. Like, there were things that I was like, oh, there's a couple, like, smaller things we didn't do. We did all the character homes. And we did most of them. Fort Bulwark.
It lies in the southeast of Cyrodiil.
We're collecting
near
as
the
much
Black
lore as
Marsh
possible
border.
because
If all went according to plan, it should
the
be very
walkthrough
well
for this will
guarded now.
greatly benefit from it.
Believe in yourself and use your knowledge wisely.
You will pass through unharmed, and the shield will be yours.
What? Just believe in yourself. Wait a minute. Why? Oh, he's not letting me give him pie. So why is it that it says more?
Look to the southeast of Cyrodiil to find it. I cannot say for certain what is inside, but
Okay.
be prepared for anything.
I'm prepared. I'm ready for, like, literally anything.
History and knowledge are his domain. He is the god of wisdom and logic.
They're better at hiding than the
He
Thieves
teaches
Guild.
us, know the truth, observe the law. When in doubt, seek wisdom from the wise.
You can also join Guild Vampire if you chose to get gift from the Dark Brotherhood. Interesting, interesting. Knights of
Though
the
we
Nine.
went our separate ways when the Order fell, we all served the Nine in our hearts. All but one.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so that could either mean... No, it can't mean that. I was going to say we served the Nine, except for one of the Nine. Like if he's like an anti-Talos dude. But I think he means all but one of the Knights.
Sir Ralbus quested for the mace after Sir Beric's betrayal. He believed that with the mace, he would be able to bring the rest of us together. He stayed in the chapel of Leyawiin for months, attempting the test over and over. He hardly ate, hardly slept.
Wow.
In the end, he failed. He left the chapel broken and beaten.
Wow.
Sir Emil
Ouch.
found his body and laid him to rest here at the priory.
Aw. And then the shield?
The shield is safeguarded within Fort Bulwark. It is protected, and care must be taken when attempting to find it. May the
So-
Nine guide your way.
We are going to save... Here. These save games, I still gotta clear them out, I know. My saves are chronologically mixed now, too, because I had to go back and re-record some of the Ochiva quests, as many of you know. So, we already have a pretty good layout of things we should find. Let me write down... Where are you? Okay. Okay. So let's go find. We definitely need the shield. I mean, we're gonna need everything just to have it. Oh, so it still says I should talk to the ghost. No. Okay, so we could talk to every ghost, but they've already added quests for specific items. Stendar's Mercy. Sir Casimir has told me the gauntlets of the Crusader. I just need pants, man. I need greaves. The gauntlets of the Crusader are located in the Chapel of Stendar in Coral. I must travel there and figure out how to retrieve them. Oh, what am I doing? I can come back and talk to the rest of you guys. You all seem like nice dudes, okay? Whoa, wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Look at that door. Look at that door. Does it look the same from the inside? Wow. Getting that DLC. That fancy door. DLC stands for the door's like cool. That's actually pretty cool. What does the symbol look like? That's pretty cool. Okay. I love how, like, when everything's like fallen apart in a building, they have to make sure to like tilt the picture on the wall to really emphasize it. For a split second, I may have thought that rock was an orc. Okay, let's go. The gauntlets of the Crusader are next. And we will travel to Coral to find them. Pray and be healed, cured, and restored in all your attributes. Man, I would love to be restored in all my attributes. Strength, endurance, perception would be great. Agility would be nice, but not my most immediate concern at the moment. My special stats need some work. Wisdom could always use a good buff. Oh, nice. Temple District. There's a doggo. Where are you? 2 doggos. Good doggos.
Morning.
Kazoon and Bailey.
Has a terrible memory. We've met many times, but when I saw him in Chadenhall, he walked right.
I will acknowledge the altar of the 9.
I see.
Yeah,
Farewell.
I am pure now.
I'm never too busy for good talk. Anyone looking for work should consider the Fighters Guild. I hear they're always looking for recruits.
Has this been here the whole time? Oh, so the gauntlets are like the hammer, Thor's hammer. It's just sitting there.
They say the dragon statue is 100 feet high. Safe travels.
I've been doing this thing called End Myopia. I think it's been increasing my perception slowly. That's interesting. Are they like some type of, like an exercise, like a mental exercise or something? Oh, vision improvement. Oh. Because I was going to say myopia has to do with your eyes. Oh, it's like a whole thing. Dude, that's cool. I hope that works. Eye exercises and reduction of lens power. It seems to be working, really. Dude. So something I've noticed about when your vision isn't perfect. Not that your vision's necessarily bad, but it could be that your prescription's a little bit old, so your eyes have a bouquet of flowers. Or it could just be that your vision is starting to go, but you didn't realize it. Whatever it is it gives you the illusion of exhaustion and lack of focus. And when you fix it, you're like, or it could even just be you just woke up and your eyes are like foggy. And when you fix that, it gives you the perception of more energy. It's weird. It's like your vision is very important, and to have exercises to do, like they do the thing, like stick your hand in front of your face and then focus on the wall, then focus on your hand. The gauntlets are too heavy to move. Oh dear. Let's see. Figure out how to retrieve them. The gauntlets are too heavy to remove. Ooh, are these a series of tests? Okay. The gauntlets are too heavy to move. Wait a minute. The Way Shrine of Stendar. I have not done that yet. Wow. Dude, that's cool. I've never even heard of that. I'm glad that's working. Okay. Actually, I literally have no... Okay. I'm gonna go back in time. Let's see. Because I didn't catch everything the dude said about the gauntlets. I was like listening, but like my computer was able to run it, but it wasn't able to save the data. So I'm gonna go back in time and look at what this guy said. In Coral. Truly, we only had the best of intentions. Huh. It would almost make me think that you have to do the... Go to Stendar's shrine. So now we've seen the gauntlets. Same as the Order of the Virtuous Blood. I've done the Order of the Virtuous Blood. I'm almost positive. That sounds so familiar. Path of the Righteous. Sir Calvus has told me where to find the Mace of Zenithar. In order to recover the mace, I must travel to the chapel in Leowyn. In the undercroft of the chapel, I must kneel at the shrine there. According to Sir Ralvis, I will be tested.
Listen.
It's you.
I wonder if I should have
I've heard of
talked
you.
to more of them.
You're the one restoring the Knights of the Nine, aren't you?
Righty. Yes, I am. Well, let's go humble. I'm merely a servant of the Nine.
Such humility. I admire you. I am Caridus O'Holan. I
Oh, I didn't
originally
even talk
came
to the
this
chapel
chapel in
people.
search of the Mace of Zenithar. I tried, but I could not pass the test. My faith was weak, or perhaps Zenithar decided it was not I who should carry the mace.
Neither should I. I
He has
need a
found
blade.
use for me, however. The priests have asked me to stay on to protect the chapel.
I was gonna
What
say
happened
maybe
in
I should have
Anvil,
spoken with more
they
of
are
the.
afraid.
Maybe I should have spoken with more of the knights. But you're right. I should have talked to the people of the chapel. This guy approached me immediately. Tell me about your views on Zenithar. Why are we getting all political? Not political. We're getting all like the theological. I don't know.
Of the original divines, Zenithar is thought to be
Well, that's what the other dude
most
said.
in touch with the mortal realm. Some legends say that Zenithar has close ties to Kinnereth, an idea that is supported by the manner in which the two gods' realms interact. Craftsmen devoted to Zenithar are able to create and profit
This
from
is
the
why stories that
materials
come from
provided
books are
by
so
Kinnereth's
grounded.
natural world.
Because a lot of these
The
like
two
lore
work in
things are
harmony.
determined prior to the story being
natural
written.
world providing for the craftsman.
Not always, but
One cannot revere Zenithar without acknowledging the power of Kinnereth.
see, I like stuff like this. Like I want, but it is a game and it's like evolved over time. I think the only thing my only problem with Elder Scrolls, because it's so huge, every once in a while you'll hear something, especially when it comes to the gods and like belief systems and stuff that are contradictory. The good thing is there is a realism in that where you're going to go to different places, they're going to have different cultures and beliefs, and they're going to have disagreements or different levels of knowledge about a certain thing. So like I am okay with that. But there's an element where I'm like, how much of this is due to the fact that there is just was not lore, like those decisions hadn't been made prior. But
Legends say that when Pelennor Whitestrike
Pelennor
was slain by the
Whitestrike.
aliens, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leowyn. As a message, Centuries later, the master craftsman St. Calidus built the Chapel of Zenithar in Leowyn as a tribute to the legend. When St. Calidus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Zenithar at his tomb began to receive visions of the mace. of the
Visions,
Crusader.
wow. What is the only weapon I've received somewhat of a vision, which was more like an whole experience, was the Mace of Molag Bal, and that was heavy, man. This sounds much nicer. I'm assuming
Tell me more.
100. Yeah, we good.
Legends say that when Pelennor Whitestrake was slain by the Aelids, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leowyn. As a message. Centuries later,
As a
the master
message.
craftsman, St. Calidus, built the Chapel of Zenithar in Leowyn as a tribute to the legend. When St. Calidus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Zenithar at his tomb began to receive visions of the mace.
So prophet. Wait. Oh, he
He
might know
seems
that.
to be different than your usual self-proclaimed holy man. Maybe what he says is true.
Huh.
That the attack on the Chapel of Devella is just the beginning of an assault on the church itself. Every time I pass by that...
Oh. That's funny. Oh no!
Every time I pass by that woman's house, I hear odd animal noises.
I didn't
and
expect it to
smell
start
of
that
foul
quest.
odor. Maybe she's caring for some sick pet or something. Whatever it is,
That's
she
really
should
funny.
clean up her act. It's surprising that a wealthy woman like that would let her property fall into such disarray. Of the original divines, Zenithar is
Also
thought to be the
useful, not
most
like
in
Skyrim.
touch with the mortal realm.
Oh,
Some
Skyrim.
legends say that Zenithar has close ties to Kinnereth, an idea that is supported by the manner
Most
in which
useful
the two
armor to
gods'
get is
realms
ebony
interact.
armor from
Craftsmen
Boethia.
devoted
There's
to
another one that can be
Zenithar are
useful
able to
combat.
create and
I
profit
love
from the
ebony armor
materials
because it
provided
takes me
by
back to
Kinnereth's
RuneScape where you would
natural
get the
world.
black G.
The two work in harmony.
And I had somebody
The
hack my
natural
account and
world
steal it
providing
from
for
me.
the craftsman. One
And,
cannot revere
man, that black
Zenithar
G armor.
without acknowledging the
It was
power
my
of
moment of
Kinnereth.
pride and status. The only one I had as a child. But oh man, I
Me
loved
too.
it. So, wait a minute. Oh yeah, this is door. Okay.
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Girl got that makeup on.
Take care.
I'm just curious if they
Good
have
tidings,
any...
citizen.
Dude, I like your
I must
outfit.
admit my curiosity at your endeavor. So many have tried and failed to retrieve the mace. What
Thanks
makes
for telling
you
me
think that you will succeed?
That's fair. That's fair. You have every right to be skeptical of somebody else waltzing on into your chapel. I get that. I totally get that. Does he not have
Tell me more.
hit disposition maxed? See, that's when you gotta learn to not take things personally. He doesn't mean it in a personal way. His disposition's maxed. He's just saying, hey, listen, you're waltzing on in here. What are you doing?
I believe in the transforming power of honest work.
That's a beautiful
I
thing.
honor your vocation as adventurer.
Wow.
By your labors and their fruits, you praise Zenithar.
I don't think everybody views adventures that way. Thank you, sir.
Legends say that when Pelennor Whitestrake was slain by the Aelids, a messenger carried the mace to
This
the
is the
human
exact same
settlement
thing
of
the other guy
Leowyn.
said.
As a message.
As a
Centuries later,
message.
the master craftsman, St. Calidus, built the Chapel of Zenithar in Leowyn.
Wait, is this all the
as a
exact same
tribute to
thing?
the legend. When St. Calidus was laid to rest,
Yep, exact same thing.
be seeing you.
You have the hands of a healer.
So I'm gonna presume.
Yes, I
Oh.
heard of you. Found a few relics, and you imagine yourself to be the next Whitestrake, do you?
That sounds like jealousy or just attitude, sir.
The church has taken no official position on his teaching yet.
Oh, here's something
but
different.
From the reports I've heard, he may
Oh,
be
the
truly
only armor
inspired
is useful
by
in
the
Skyrim
divines.
is ebony armor. Dark Brotherhood armor, Nightingale Rest armor doesn't seem to be useful in combat. I love the fact that they gave the Thieves Guild armor. I think as far as aesthetics go, that's the one thing I love. I mean, so does everybody. You love a good looking piece of clothing. So I think with Skyrim, I really appreciated the
You
attention to
too.
design of a lot of the armor. The difficulty is they bombard you with so much stuff that you can't always just sit and appreciate like your favorite armor because you gotta get whatever the best stuff is. Like, I love the Nordic armor. Oh, I love the design. If you're gonna have heavy armor, that Nordic, woo, some of the most beautiful armor, I think. The Nordic armor, what are the, there's like the school outfit, like it's just a normal outfit, but it's like the college garb. I love the design of
I'm very
that.
happy to make your acquaintance.
Oh, see, now you're being polite. The Countess's bard. Oh, Alessia Caro's here. Hey!
The Count always says that Leowyn stands alone, but your actions proved him wrong.
Oh, man.
Well done.
I like the design of Daedric armor, but not so much on my character. Personally.
Be seeing you.
Be seeing you all through the night. Just acknowledge it. Acknowledge
You're
it.
a sneaky-looking sort.
I am. What are you? Oh.
Any friend of Martin's is a friend of mine.
Oh, I
How
love
can I
hearing
help
that. Whenever anyone says that, I love that.
You too.
Man, you guys sometimes... Uh-oh. I don't like them. Those sounds. He did say to be ready for anything. Wonder if they can... I wonder if I'm able to collect their... whatchamacallits. Mr. Anderson is here. How's it going, dude? Oh, you can take anything and smith it. It's like good and bad, because if you really do like something, just give me a quick second. If you really, really like something, then you can make it pretty decent, which I appreciate. I really do appreciate. But, let's see, what can I do with you? Okay, there we go. Because then you can actually enjoy... You can actually enjoy what you're wearing, and you don't have to like feel like you have to get nerfed. But still, I don't know. There's still an element where they just give you so much stuff. Any armor can hit cap, so any armor is useful. There's also the enchantments. I feel like Skyrim gets really overstimulating. It's like so much going on. And like you're trying to be like, wow, this is the most epic, most rare. Oh, there's another one. Oh, that's a little different. So epic. So, oh, there's another one. And you're like, oh my goodness, like, just want to enjoy this. Okay. So we're just gonna double check, because I never double check. It's not your fault. This is my fault. Whee! Keep going. Man, I put so many keys away. And there's still so many. Oh, we didn't put the amber away. And the madness ore. I was like, why is my inventory so heavy? There we go. Now we have... We're in a better position now. Use is 59. Not too bad. Oh, he's literally right there. Sweet, we can use this. Oh, I see what I did here. Okay, no, I want you. No, come back. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, are they fighting each other? Or are they fighting me? Okay, you're fighting me. Okay, good. There's a way to get negative carry weight. Not good. I am so skeptical of stuff that like could damage my character, but that sounds amazing. Although, would I keep hoarding stuff? Probably. I can't take negative height though, because I'm already a Breton. Oh, it's an offering box. I thought the other guy didn't get hit with this. Nightingale armor is really useful when you're playing Dark Brotherhood. Yeah. Or when you're playing Mage. I'm sorry, Mage. Dark Brotherhood armor makes you OP if you're playing an Orc and use their Oh! Oh! I saw ESO's video on the different things. I think it was ESO. On the different things in the Berserker Man. Either that or it was Fudge Muppet. But their video on the different races was really cool. Ancient oh, excuse me. This is not just your average. This is sanctified ectoplasm. Wow. Not just your average ectoplasm. Nothing beats custom enchant. Custom enchants are incredible. Oh! I've knelt before the shrine of Saint Calidus in Leowyn and found myself transported to some sort of dark void. I could see the maze of Zenithar far off in the distance, but there seems to be no way to reach it. According to Sir Ralvis, I must allow my faith in the Nine to guide me to the maze. Like I said, guys, don't tell me. Make me suffer. Make me suffer. So he fell a bunch of times. So here's the first most obvious thing. You jump. But it can't be that simple. Well, it is going to be something simple, as far as I'm told. So we'll walk, then we'll jump, and then we're going to start to see if there's a way to expose what's happening. Whoa! I love that. Okay. My feet met nothing but air. I fell into darkness. There must be a way to walk between the platforms and reach the maze. Oh, you literally, whoa. To walk between the platforms and retrieve the maze. Can you imagine? Oh. Try the boots of Spring Hill? I could. Haven't played Skyrim in almost 7-8 years. Yeah, dude. I'm already using the boots of Spring Hill. Okay, so there's supposed to be something simple. I need to think about this for a minute. Gotta think about this. Give me a sec. Okay. It's simple once you figure it out. Okay. Super simple once you figure it out. See, my brain goes straight to complicating. Let's see. These boots were made for walking. Well, that went straight down. I'm gonna think about this for a couple more minutes and then I will just humble myself. No, don't hand me the answer yet. Simple once you do it. So bad at stuff like this. Oh, invisible wall, invisible wall. They're not allowing me to... What are we getting right now? We're getting the mace. Wait a second, wait a second. Nope. You don't have to get the mace right now if you want to think about it. Okay, I do have one question before I'm handed the answer. Does that have anything to do with any magical skills, like, or spells that could reveal something? Nope. So all this is not, that's not doing it. It's simple. It's simple. This is like, what if it had to do with like starlight? Nope. Man. I feel like I'm gonna feel awfully silly. Ebony armor does have an effect, poison your enemy, Denmer power, ancestors get hit with fire. Talking about the artifact, the ebony mail rather than ebony armor itself. Ooh. The light is not showing anything. Huh. Wait a second. My attempts to reach the Mace of Zenithar have been unsuccessful no matter what I try. I can't reach the other platform. Perhaps if I continue my quest for the other relics, an answer will present itself. You know what? Okay. You know what? I will take that advice, Chad Warden, as the game itself has literally been like, move on, come back later, think about it. So for those of you who do know the answer, thank you so much for holding back, watching me jump and fall a million times. I'm gonna see if something reveals itself. That's interesting. If nothing else, we're getting a good view of each of these artifacts. Whom the gods annoy. Oh, that's the other one. Wisdom of Ages. Let's see. I need to find Fort Bulwark and locate the shield of the Crusader. Fort Bulwark. Somewhere around here. North of the Gate of Oblivion, south of Fort Telemann, and east of Fort Double Cross. You really spoiled it already? I told you I'm dense. I told you that, which is good because I was hoping not to know. It's I don't know if part of it is, I don't know, because there's a lot of times in my life, I'm telling you, now maybe this is just part of being human, but there's so many things that I figure out ahead of time. Like usually it comes to like plot points and stuff. That's the type of stuff that I tend to like sometimes figure out. But when I go into like a movie, for instance, let's just use movies and plots as an example, I will suspend disbelief. I will walk in and I will shut off my brain because I want to enjoy it. For instance, Star Wars. Believe it or not, the new Star Wars, I enjoyed it the first time I saw it. Why? Because I knew I wasn't going to like it. And I was like, no, I am not going to let Disney or anyone else, quite frankly, ruin this one opportunity I have to see a Star Wars movie for the first time. Because that's an experience I can never go back and get. So I'm going to choose to enjoy this and turn off my brain, and I'm not going to think about any of this logically. Now, as soon as I watched it a second time, as soon as I went home and thought about it, I was like, ugh. But like, while I was in the moment, turned my brain completely off. Now, is it possible that I've gotten too good at turning my brain off? Or was I always just this not good at stuff? Because I feel like when it comes to simple explanations for things, simple puzzles, math, like that type of stuff is the stuff that I take, like it doesn't click for, it's the clicking. I think that's the best way to put it. When something has to simply click, it does not in my brain. And that is a burden I have bore through all of my education and such, you know. Woo! Nerd root! Sorry, need it. Yeah, backseating is the worst. Like, yeah, we know the game. Insert golf club. And people enjoy it. Yeah, that's why I'll tell you. Because there's certain types of, I guess, like, because somebody messaged and was like, I don't want a backseat. And I was like, no. This is like discussion. This is like open forum. Like, let's just chat. Like, it doesn't bother me, especially when I'm playing a game. But because I know for myself that I very rarely come across something that is new to me, I'll just let you know. I was like, don't worry. Open, talk about whatever you want. Say whatever you want. Because I've had people give me really good advice, tips that I didn't realize, and I'm glad I didn't miss. But then if I ever encounter something that I'm actually like, ooh, I wanna try to, oh, I need to get inside and find the shield. Another, oh, a conjurer. Come here, man. So that's kind of, wish you gave me my own wheel. Yeah, set up one right there. We'll steer together. Yeah, most of the time, I would say there's a lot of situations where, like, if I'm walking through something and I don't realize I'm missing something, like, I want to know. But if I'm starting something and I know that we're going to get there eventually, that's when I don't want to know. Because, it was that corny, I saw this corny movie clip on YouTube where it was like, you know, what if you could erase your memory and read your favorite book over again? Like, have it be new again. That's kind of what it's like. Like, Oblivion is never going to be new again, except for in those moments that I genuinely do not remember something. That's the only time I can truly enjoy something. So I kind of appreciate, like, my lack of memory on certain things. Because it gives me this rare and limited opportunity to make something new again that was not new. That's old, that I already enjoy. Whoa. This is a safe place to guard. Wow. Oh. Real Baron Zaya. I don't know how many of those I have yet. Got a collection. Working on one. So yeah, that's kind of my perspective on that type of stuff. Like, when I play Morrowind, I've already told you guys, when we start Morrowind, that's going to be one where it's like, just don't tell me. And I promise you, if I am really struggling, I will ask for help. And I know you guys got me. Like, I know you know. And I may ask, like, a little magic question like, hey, guys, am I missing something, yes or no? Nah, you're good. Or, yeah, you are missing something. Okay. If I am missing something, if it's critical to this quest, like, give me a hint, you know, like I will tell you, or you can tell me, hey, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you are missing something that if you don't do it, you will not complete this quest. I'd be like, oh, shoot, you know, and it could be something like, hey, just go to this, I don't know, inn, and just look around, just talk to some people. They're like, oh, okay, cool. Because then I'm still experiencing it. Like, this is like, how many times have you sat with someone the first time they ever played Morrowind? I certainly haven't, because I haven't played Morrowind. But like, and I struggle with the same thing too. I do that thing where I'm like, I've done things with Mr. Nerdy where I'm like, I know he doesn't know the significance of this. Why do I know the significance? Because I've done it 100 times. And I certainly didn't know the first time I played something or watched something. I didn't know the significance at the time. But it's so hard to watch someone do something the first time and know that there's going to be a bunch of stuff they miss. You're like, no, I want you to experience that. I want you to understand why I feel that this is so amazing. No worries, I'm a bit of a sadist. I enjoy seeing someone getting the full Morrowind treatment. Wow. And not having all the answers. See, my struggle is, I'm one of those people, and I'm sure many people can relate, where when someone's missing something, oh, it just grinds your gears. You're like, no, it's right there, it's right there, you walked right past it. Like that, like I feel the, whoa, $2,000 payouts, let's do it. So, like, I feel that. Like, it hurts. It just, I feel it in my chest, where I'm like, oh, you just walked past the thing and you didn't pick up the thing and you didn't understand the significance of the other thing. And I'm like, come on. Because I think in my head, the same thing with efficient leveling, like I want to do things so perfectly. So even watching somebody do something inefficiently, and I had this problem when Mr. Nerdy started playing Skyrim for the first time. I'm like, oh, you really gotta, you really gotta, because if I'm spending the time watching it, in my head, I am processing it. And I'm analyzing it the whole time, as if I'm the one playing it, as if I'm the one that is doing stuff right or wrong. So that time, like, if I'm gonna invest time in Oblivion, I have to make my character perfect, or else it's wasted time. And I think I kind of apply that to if I'm investing time in watching someone play something, I can feel that same discomfort of like, oh no, I've spent all this time and they've done everything wrong, and dad energy, they'll figure it out, is our mantra. I love that. I love that. Because I want that to be me. Maybe I'm controlling or maybe I'm OCD. I'm not sure. But it's a struggle. It's a true struggle for me. So I get it. I'm just the person in the background like, you really want to, you should maybe just really quickly, if you can go back for a second. Did you save it? You should really reload it. Because you messed this up. Did you realize you didn't level that? I'm totally like that. And also, there's an element where when somebody's doing something that you have expertise on that they don't, there is an element where it feels good to show, in my opinion. It feels good to be like, oh, I know this one. I know this one. Like when you're teaching somebody. I feel like, oh no, my inventory is way too full. I feel like teaching someone something can be infinitely more rewarding. Oh boy. I already have the blade of, I don't need these. Can be way more rewarding than doing it and being taught it. So you're like, it's like a chance to get to teach someone something. That's cool. Nerdy gamer gal, with regard to being a waste, if it isn't perfect, time to enjoy wasting. Time you enjoy wasting is not wasted time. Oh, that's cool. But if it's an Oblivion character and you have to keep it for life, and when you reload it, you're gonna see those imperfect stats. Oh boy, the pain and suffering. Huh. Okay, so they were mining something. And that candles are lit. The pickets are lit. Yeah, it's so hard for me. Oh, there's paths, man. There's paths. What? There's a lot of enemies in here. You do not see me, sir. See, when you're looking at something and you're like, you should really do this, you're feeling all the reasons that you understand why it should be done. Whereas the other person is not feeling any of that, so they're blindly doing something and they don't get the same reward like mental reward that you get, because they don't have all those reasons like, oh, I understand that I'm doing this, and when I do endurance it's increasing my HP, and when I do that, you know, they're not getting that like dopamine hit of like, ooh, I'm doing this and I'm getting all these rewards from it. They're just like, I don't know, I'm just doing it because someone told me to do it. I don't get it. Like I'm just making somebody else happy right now. Okay, that's up there. This is actually an interesting area. Okay. I love the feeling of reaching the epiphany on my own, so I don't take that away from someone else. Yeah, I love that feeling. I really do. I think for me there is an element of frustration. Like, I remember being young and feeling like I needed... Like, the relief of somebody revealing the answer was so great in comparison to the reward of, like, finding it. And I think I was in the position many times when I was younger where I needed the help for different things. It could be school, it could be anything. So when you feel that over and over and over again reinforced in your mind, you just need someone to help you. You just need someone to help you. You miss out on so much of that epiphany excitement that I remember, like, the first time really... I don't remember the specific first time, but I remember the feeling of, like you said, that epiphany feeling of recognizing how much better that was than having the help. That, like I want that so much, but I often cannot get to it. So,
Who's there?
And it requires so much patience and endurance.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
I have to admit, Morrowind was way better to play as a mage and thief, and also was really fun to play an assassin Morag Tong agent against the Dark Brotherhood. Ugh.
Let's get this over with.
Yo, Umariel, how's it going? Oh! Sorry. I hate those. I hate those spider babies. Hate the spider babies. Ew. Been a minute. Yes, it's been a minute, man. How you been? Yeah, I've had times where, you know, you reach the epiphany yourself, and you're like, wow, that was rewarding. And it's just so hard to get to that point. Paralyzed, effect resisted. Okay. Got the move done. Oh yeah, how's it going? Updates. Good blade training. It's kind of creepy that the babies look just like the mom, but that's just my opinion. Just die already. Thank goodness. I need this. There we go. I've had many times where I finally gave up on something, and once the person explained it, I'm like just that sinking feeling of like, I didn't get to figure that out. It's such a, it's just kind of a crappy feeling. Because you're like, I wish I could have come to the point of figuring that out, but I couldn't. Love the new pad. No more noisy neighbors. Yes! Walk-in shower, heated mirrors? The fact that that's a thing. That's so sick. Heated mirrors. I think you mentioned that last time. That's insanely cool. Isn't it for like the Steam or something? I don't know. It's something fancy. Fancy people got the heated mirrors. I didn't know it was a thing. And it's a thing. And it's a cool thing. I want that. I've seen them in like cars where they heat the mirrors so that you like they don't fog up, and they don't like if like it's raining, it kind of steams off a bit, so you can actually see through your rearview mirrors, which is a safety feature. Although you can get that glass, I think there's like a spray stuff that you have to really like do. You have to do it every like couple months, I think. But there's like a spray stuff you could put on glass that allows the water to like bead off, which I mean oil's not going to do that specifically. But it's some type of thing. Wait a second. That's so cool. Okay, there is one benefit to them not fogging, like a very practical benefit, is that when some mirrors fog, I've noticed that depending on how the mirror is framed, because I think framed mirrors look really nice. Oh, oopsie. The water can, if it fogs too much. Ah, Umariel, yes, hit save. Why did I not do that? The steam, if it steams too much and the water beads and falls into the frame, you could end up with this like a situation where if it's not dried correctly, I'm assuming it would mold. I mean, I don't know, but like I'm assuming you could have a problem with that. That's a health problem. And oh, is it doing the thing? Is it doing the thing in like KOTOR where it doesn't light the path you've already been on equally? Let's see, did it do it? Okay, it did it. It lit it up. I hate that. It's like the thing that lights up the path is slightly scooted over from where your character actually is. So the map is lit up unequally, and it irks me to my core. Okay, so there's a little spot up here. Why am I collecting all this stuff? I don't need this stuff. That's so cool they don't fog. So that means you don't have to open the door and make yourself freezing cold just so that you can see your stuff, you and your stuff and your hair and your wait a second. Whoa, I was confused for a minute there. Okay. Ow. My ex-wife and I would love to leave each other messages in the fogged mirror. They wouldn't be visible until the... Oh, that's clever. You can do that? Wait, I've already been here. Shoot, was I supposed to go to the other one? I'm so confused. Whoa! Okay, this is the one to the exit. I'm wondering if I was supposed to go to the other one. Dude, that's really cute. I kind of want to do that now. I would be awfully mad if you didn't see it, though. Can you imagine? You would love me. You didn't even look at my message on my mirror. You didn't even see it. You didn't even bother. Okay, I gotta figure out how to get to this. So, we got a bridge. We got gates that won't activate. Wait a minute. That's not a... Oh, I thought that was a chain. It can't be a 5,000 word manifesto, but I love you works fine. That's cute. How gross and cute. I love it so much. I'm gonna do that. Hopefully he's not listening. He will never know. Oh, wow! Wow! Lame, nerdy, lame. It was right there. See, that's one of those moments where you're like, yeah, I'm glad I figured it out. Because now I don't feel as bad about myself right now. But also... Oh. Oh, okay, I'm feeling cooler about the fact that I figured this out. How much you want to bet I could jump that far? Instead of doing things correctly? I just kind of want to try. I don't want to do it because, like, when you're trying to give instructions on, like, here's how to walk through this cave, and then you, like, totally, like, literally jump over it with acrobatics. That's not helpful to people. But it would be cool. Ah! That was so close. That was so close. Yeah, while I still have mirrors that still get foggy, I will use that one. Hey, those saves loaded faster. Everything loaded quickly in the Series X. That was cool. It looked a little prettier. Even though it didn't want to record. I don't know how to record my gameplay with, like, I don't know what the best option is. Because, oh. Because I literally, whoa! I literally corrupted a brand new memory card. Just trying to format it for the Xbox, so I don't even know what to do. Huh. Wait. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh! Now there's some that was cool. There's some gratification right there. That was cool. I figured something out, man. See, it's possible. But not probable? She loved Cracker Jack, so I opened a box from the bottom. Put her in... Dude! Let me read your first comment first. Before I get to the juicy good stuff. Lots of times it's the little quirky things that stick out more than something dramatic. She loved Cracker Jack, so I opened a box from the bottom. Put her engagement ring in the prize packet. Oh! Resealed it! And that's how I proposed? I just waited for her to find it. Mr. Nerdy made a gift for someone in my family. And he basically took a candy where they have individually sealed ones. It's not like Skittles where like your hands are touching all of them. And he basically took the favorite flavor. He bought like a dozen of the candy and then slowly put it back together with only the favorite flavor. And then glued it back together as if she just got like a lottery like. But then 5 years later, that same candy maker made a packet with all that one color because they knew it was everybody's favorite. I was like, you were so ahead of it. But that's the clever, I love stuff like that where you take a packet, you carefully take a needle, you're slowly prying it open, and then you seal it back up. Oh, that is so cute. It's in the prize packet. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. I remember I think I had Cracker Jacks a couple times as a kid, and like the fact that there was a prize thing in something is like insanely cool. That's so cute. So I don't know what I'm doing in here. Like I said, this literally feels like a new...
Who's there?
Oh, hello. Hello there, mate. What are you doing? Yeah, let's knock these out. Let's use 3 of them, and then we'll dupe them. We'll be naughty. I'm not getting rid of my beautiful gold arrows. No way. Wow, the flame ball is about to hit me in the stomach. It's gonna be fun. 499. That's so cute, man. That's so cute. I love super sappy things like that. And it's not just about it being a clever thing. It's about you knowing the person well enough to pick up on something that like chill out, people. to take something that you know she loves and then do something clever with it. Like, that's what's so cool about stuff like that.
Am I supposed
Whoa, man. Are you supposed... Wait, Frenzy!
Get out of here!
Just a minute, I frenzied everyone. Literally I just did... How did I forget that we had... How did I forget that we had our hysterical... What is it called? Hysteria? Invisible Hysteria spell? It's basically a chameleon spell with frenzy. So everybody just went mad on each other. Yep, make it personal. Nice. Wow, that saved me from that situation. So somebody needs to be saved. Have you read The Gift of the Magi by O. Henry? It's a roadmap for that sort of thing. I have not. Honestly, the first thing I think of is like the story of Jesus, where they give the gifts. I'm gonna go back for that dude. I'm not gonna abandon him. I promise. I promise. Just want to see what I can get. That's a cool platform for this bed thing. That little platformy situation. I'm kind of into that. But like if this step was a little bit higher, so you could like sit down a little bit more comfortably, and it had like a reading nook where you have like the cushions, and then if this was like a little bit wider so you had room to sit, and then you raised the platform just a little bit higher so you could set all your stuff, you know, like your cell phone and stuff, because you know, Elder Scrolls, like of course you gotta like be able to plug stuff in. You need to have an outlet here, like right in the corner here, kind of like discreet but there, and then like one right there, and then you can like connect everything. It's a story from 1905. Give it a shot sometime, okay? I gotta write it down on my list. I've got my list of recommendations. Guys, I also need to make, on the Discord, I'd like to make a page of, like, a recommendations, a book. Maybe we should separate them, but, like, maybe we should separate them, because we could have some good discussions about these things. Like, a book, movie, game recommendation. Of course, the games, there's gonna be certain things that we're gonna play, together. But let's see, Gift of the Magi. Now I would need a couple of lifetimes to get through these amazing recommendations that you guys have given me. But like with audiobooks and stuff, like there's I really want to be reading more books. Oh, dude. Wait, who are you first? I can't talk to him. Okay, he seems like chill. They're making him nice in a room full of conjurers. Sir Thedret, he's a sir.
I've lost track of how long they've held me here.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. So there was this little kid, he was the little boy, and I called him sir, and he's like, I'm not a thir. Like, and then he said his name. He's like, I'm not thir. I'm a Bob or whatever. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're so cute. I'm like, can I not call you sir? Can I call you Sir Bob or whatever? And he's like, okay. Like, I need to include his name in sir. But he had a, you know, he's so little, sir. Like, so cute. But sir, this man is a Sir Thedret. It sounds like Thedred from the Two Towers. Where's my son? Where's Thedred? Who are you?
I am Sir Thedret. I came here seeking the shield of the Crusader and was ambushed by these cowards. They've held me here since.
Okay, what are you doing here? He just told me what he's doing here. That seems like a silly question.
I've been held prisoner by these scoundrels for the longest time. They want to know how to reach the shield and believed I would help them. When I refused, they locked me here and only let me out to torture me. They got nothing from me.
So, okay, here's a little relationship thingy, a little thing you can do. We got this ugly little animal dude from one of those like 25-cent machines or something like that. They're not. They're probably like $1.25 now. But whatever, you know. Back in my day, when things cost a nickel and a dime or whatever, we got this little character, and at random, Mr. Nerdy hid it somewhere. And all of a sudden, I look in something, maybe a drawer or something, and he's there. So I'm like, all right. So I stuck him like on a picture frame, kind of like he was like there, but like kind of subtle. And so then when he finds it, he'll move it. And we kind of, that died out. I need to find the little dude now. Wait, where is he? Is he up there? No, he's right there. He's right there. We named him. We named him, and he's got a very proper name. He should be a sir. And he's in a picture frame right now. So we used to do this back and forth, and it was just kind of a clever little way of, like, what, you know, when your paths don't cross much and you're like really busy. It's just kind of a funny little thing to like be like, hey, I'm thinking of you. It's like Facebook's pokes, but cooler. Like, remember when people poked? Remember that? I remember that went from cool and fun and like so playful to like, it depended on who it was. Can you help me?
I can't go with you if that's what you mean.
He doesn't have any armor. That's not fair.
I need to rest. Once I have my strength, I will certainly join your cause.
Poor guy. He's probably going to be
You'll
one of
have
our
to
knights
go
or something.
on alone. But the knowledge I've gained may be of use to you.
That would be fantastic. I need all the knowledge. You need knowledge. Now I'm starting to believe that because I clearly am short on some of that. What do you know?
Before finding this place, I learned a bit about those who created it. It's designed to keep the shield hidden and safe.
Oh.
Phrase kept coming up in the writings I found. When the eyes of the Guardians are upon you, Julianos will
When the
show
eyes
you
of the
favor.
Guardians. Oh, is this like
I'm
those
not sure
Skyrim
how,
puzzles
but
where
I
you
just know
twist
it's
the
a clue
dudes?
for making it safely through these ruins. You're the only one I've told. I hope it helps you.
He sees me in this whole garb
Must
situation.
get out of this pit and get myself some rest. We'll meet again. Don't worry.
The fact that you have Barris's voice makes me want to cry. I still have his sword. Man, that guy's got shoulder caps. Jeez, I'm so jealous. Like, I don't want to go like full Ruth, but like just like a little bit. Like I want to have like defined shoulders, like a little bit, like not like I don't want to scare Mr. Nerdy or anything. Not that I ever could, because his shoulders are far superior to mine, and they always will be. Thank you so much, biology. But like, you know, a little definition would be nice. Little taper there. Looking good. Okay, so we have a door we haven't opened right here. Probably nothing important. Let's feel a little more legit right now, and get ourselves a very hard to find torch because I have to go through all my junk first. But yeah, like that was a cool interaction, and I'm glad we got a little bit of information there. Let's see. Let's do this. Why not? I like using torches. Actually, we should. Actually, this should probably be the first thing we wear, but then we still need our sword. I feel like if we come across somebody, we don't need convalescence right now. Ebony, more ebony daggers. I want to have all the stuff. I don't need... Okay, you know what we need to do? We need to get rid of some of our healing... Like weak potions of healing? Wait, do I need to be healed at all? Why don't I just use it? Okay, another piece of relationship advice that Mr. Nerdy started. If you know someone's mad at you, not mad at you, not angry with you, not something too serious. You don't want to push it. But when you have a situation where you're like, I know I maybe disappointed the person or like made them feel some type of way or whatever, and you don't want to make a joke of it and totally this DLC is about vanquishing me. No, Mario, I'm so sorry, but sorry not sorry. We gotta do what we gotta do. You don't want to make a joke of it because you want to acknowledge what the person's feeling, and you don't want to be like treat it like it's not important. Because some people make a joke and they're like, ha ha ha, and then it's their way of coping with the fact that they're like, I know, I did this thing and I should have done it, or whatever. Or I let you down or whatever. But you also don't want to get too serious or defensive. So Mr. Nerdy did something really clever, and I want to share it because honestly, it just makes everything wonderful. What he'll do is, like, for instance, we were going to play a video game the other day, and we just weren't able to. Other things got in the way. So what he did was, he's been doing this for a while, it's great, is he'll be like, you know, honey, I really wish can you promise me we're actually just going to sit down and play this game? Because I feel like I really have been waiting to play it with you, and I really want to. And so the joke is that he flips it on me as if I did it, but I didn't. And it's kind of this like really clever way of, first of all, lightening the mood. He's acknowledging exactly how I feel and totally affirming it. And also saying like, hey, can you promise we'll play? So that's like his way of saying, hey, I'm going to make it happen. It's just a very clever way of dealing with something and not taking it seriously, but not too seriously. So you're acknowledging it and you're not making a joke of it, but you're also lightening the mood at the same time. It's just like it's clever, because if you make it about you and you're like, well, I'm sorry I did this, but I had all the, whatever. Instead, it's like you make it as if the other person did it, and like, hey, I'd really appreciate it if we could. I don't know. I remember the first time he did it. I'm like, oh, you're mad? Like, you're the one who did that, not me. Like, I didn't get it at first. And honestly, it's been the best way. Benevolent gaslighting. It's been no, legit though, because it's equally acknowledging what the other person's feeling and showing that you understand it. And you're basically essentially telling them what you're going to do to like remedy it and make it right. It's just very clever. Because you could do that, 1,000% do that the wrong way and be like, haha, you know me, I was just busy, it's fine. I'm sure we'll play eventually. I'm sure we'll get to hang out eventually. That's brushing it off. But what he does doesn't brush it off. It like totally embraces it. And I'm like, and you could do that with something small. You could do that, yeah, you have to be careful if you're going to do it with something too big, I guess. But like, it's just been a really great way of like, oh, I'm seen and heard, and he's not in a bad mood. Like, it's very easy to be like if I'm getting defensive, I get in a bad mood because I'm like afraid of what the other person thinks, and I feel like I have to protect myself. And it's basically a way of showing, hey, I'm not defensive, and I hear you, and like we'll handle it. I'm like, dude, like it's just awfully clever, I think. So that's been awesome. It's funny. And it's awesome. And then I'll like chuckle and be like, okay, babe, fine. I'll make sure to make it happen. It's just, it's funny. Because like 1,000% you could totally do. I've seen that done where like people make a joke, but they do it to brush it off. Not to, whoa, first of all, world. But look at the stairs. They look different. When something all of a sudden you're like, wait a second, I haven't seen this. I've used the name Umariel as my WoW character name since 2008. Oh, the nostalgia. Dude. That's awesome. This was always my favorite Oblivion DLC. Dude. It's funny that it's so good. And I've only played it a couple times. I am waiting to chat. Oh, I didn't dupe the other arrows. My bad. I love how I'm kind of like just wandering through here trying to figure out where I'm going. I don't like doing that. I like being more efficient and straightforward. I like knowing what I'm doing, but there's something about like having to just figure it out that I'm like, this is kind of cool. This is kind of how you play something when you haven't played it before. That's a good thing. Same. I stopped playing the Isles after beating it once. They just don't appeal to me. I do like the Isles, but they did like, especially when you're younger, they had a bit of an eerie, uncomfortable feeling to me for a while. And then eventually I was like cool with it. And I got to enjoy the more comedic and artistic parts of it. But I remember in the beginning, it's like, yeah, like I want to experience it, but man, this doesn't feel good. Like walking through these areas, and it feels so strange. It feels so wild and alone, and okay, so there's all this stuff going on. It's all stuff. My arrows. I have a feeling something's gonna happen if I step on that. Okay, it didn't sink in. Wait a minute, what did he say? What did he say? Is it in my journal? When the eyes of the guardians, not just in, are upon you, Julianos will show you favor. Okay, is this like a Skyrim situation? This is like a Skyrim thingy? That's not eerie at all. Dark is fine with me. It was the campy aspect which put me off. Like it was too much. Like you're just like, I think I like that part of it. It definitely has to vibe with it though. Like obviously, if it simply doesn't work, it simply doesn't work. This is such a simple puzzle, and you're telling me these conjurers didn't figure it out? They probably didn't do all the reading, though. The Knights Templar themed garb always got me jazzed. I'd use it even though it was the best. Oh, yeah. I think the, I think it's such a cool... Oh, just so it's really cool. I like it. Okay, gotta do one more. I'm trying to center my view of this when something happens. As a matter of fact, I might want to consider prior to getting this, like, make sure my view of myself is far enough back. I want to make sure we catch everything. Umariel, if you like the Knights Templar, check out Jack White's Templar trilogy. Well-written historical fiction. Ooh, I love historical fiction. Hold up. Somebody... Now that you're making a recommendation for a YouTube channel, I feel like somebody brought up a YouTube channel and I didn't see it. I don't know where it was. But I feel like there was something that, like, it caught my eye and then the conversation kept moving and I missed it. If you like... Okay. I saw that. Okay. Here we go. Okay, almost. Almost. Gotta get the perfect angle. It's coming. Oh, dear. Is it still not... Wait, is it? Okay. Should I bring the view back? Save it. Save it. Umariel said it. I didn't do it. Wait. I gotta do this in order. I gotta literally hit the save. Hit it. Hit it. Okay. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 has been my life this past week. Middle Ages low fantasy is my favorite. Okay, I'm gonna do something really quickly. Just like 2 seconds. Yeah, chat, transition, got that thing. Okay, we're gonna make sure. Wow, I didn't realize how close I was with that one. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I may have had a lot of coffee. Maybe. I don't know, you know, it's not a problem. I don't have a problem. I'm just saying. Might have consumed a good amount. Dude, really quickly though, I didn't realize that Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'm like, that's a long name, but it's a cool name. I didn't realize there was a second one. Jack White's Templar trilogy. Jack White. See, now I want to write that down. Dang it, guys, come on. Too much. Too much! But that sounds really cool. How do you spell his name? I'm not spelling it correctly. No, I'm not. That's another thing. That and maybe that's why I'm such a stickler about being able to experience things in Oblivion. Like, if I distinctly don't remember it, I want to experience it for the first time. Things like that, I really don't, like... I don't have those new, fresh experiences often. And I actually read a book recently. Unfortunately, it was just the first in a big series, and they didn't have it, the audiobooks for the rest of the series. They only had it for the first one. And it was such a good book. It was more aimed at, like, a younger audience. But I was like, but it was really, really good. And it was like an adventure situation. And I was like, if I read more, I would feel better about this. Because I don't have those experiences of having, like, new stories introduced to me. As a matter of fact, like, there's like one movie I saw recently, and it was completely my first introduction to the story. And I was like, that's what this feels like. To have a story unfold in front of you, even if you generally know the direction, like, it's just, it's such a fun, I don't know, it's just a fun, adventurous feeling. But yes, I will give me like 2 seconds. Actually, if you guys wouldn't mind enjoying our sponsor for a moment, AdSense. I appreciate the support, by the way. I was able to put some of that towards the Series X so we could be ready for the Oblivion remaster. I've confirmed it to you guys. I know some more people are in the chat right now. That's why I want to make sure you guys know we did do it. We committed, and I was able to put some of that support towards upgrading. So when the remaster comes out, we have it. The problem is I haven't been able to figure out recording on it. I tried to work on a memory card with the Series X, and it actually completely corrupted the memory card and destroyed it. So I think, or maybe I did that, I don't know. But I'm going to try to figure out what I need to do to be able to record gameplay. That's why I'm not using it right now. But I'm excited. Nightmare 13, I'm just about to be right back. I need to take I had too much coffee break. How you doing, though, dude? Join the chat. It takes... Okay, wait. I want to read this last one before I walk away. Jack White's also had a fantastic Arthurian series. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Incredibly well detailed in his writing research. It takes the magic out of the story, but it is written so that you can see where the legends arose from a more realistic circumstances. Things like Lady of the Lake are explained. See, we need a different perspective. I think like we have so many magical stories and stuff. Like, that's really cool. Okay, 2 seconds. Let me see, do I have my thing here? I do. Alrighty, we're back. Here we go. Nightmare 13. I am doing well. Wait. Partner. What's happening? Wow, I am not in the loop on this one. This back and forth. Okay, so let's do this. Let's see. Did we get that new save? Okay, because we're about to get some stuff done right now. Wait. Beautiful. Okay. Here we go. We did get that new save. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready? I'm not ready. I'm assuming this is what we're supposed to be doing. Right there. Are they all looking at me? Is this all I was supposed to do? Do I not know what I'm doing? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, and look in the right direction. Oh. There it is. There it is. It like... Whoa! I was not expecting that. Okay, that did startle me a little bit. That was the only door that opened, I believe. I only heard one. Okay, this is not creepy or eerie at all. I'm good. I'm fine. Wow. Okay. We're fine. Open old wooden door to okay. To Fort Bulwark. Well, those look like eyes. Look at the ceiling. It looks like eyes and like it looks like a dog. It looks like a dog. That looks like a dog. You gotta be joking. Oh, whoa. I just went through... is that the last bit of coffee there is? I had too much. Oh, that's not good. Okay, anyways. Oh, it wasn't on mute. I'm fine. That looks like a dog right there. The I think at the bottom is the nose. The curve right... The eyes, and then there's ears on the side. We're quoting Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Of course you are. That's like the most quotable movie ever that I've never seen. Okay, does this cave not look like a dog? Okay, anyways, sorry. Thinking about Fable 2 now. Okay, so... What was that? Whoa! There's like skinny torches that you can't take out of the wall. Okay. So we're going this way. Another old wooden door. Oh! Are you serious? Are you serious? It's right here. No, don't do the fast steps. You gotta do the slow, weighty, like, wow, what's about to happen steps. Wait. There's a lot of chests in here too. Yeah, I was the clueless person in the group of people quoting Monty Python. Wait, why did I have to do that? This is important. There we go. The way the camera like jumps from thing to thing. I found some sort of puzzle or trap. Oh, well, thanks for warning me of that. Quest update. I'll need to figure out what it means in order to acquire the Shield of the Crusader. Wait a minute. Rodgar's hammer. Okay. Okay. Rodgar's hammer. Quest update? No update? We've got a hammer. Okay. Okay. Do we need to find Rodgar and give him his hammer back? Don't tell me. I know I keep saying that, but I'm like, I actually am like... Okay, we're just gonna check each of these, see if they're each empty. They are each empty. Activate Stone Guardian. Huh. Okay, I love this puzzle. Oh boy, okay, okay, okay. I'm just seeing if any of these move. They're not, none of them are moving when we attempt to activate them. I feel like if I stick his hammer into one of these and it's wrong, then something's gonna hurt me. I am gonna try it though and see what happens. That movie demonstrates that sometimes you want a little peril in your life. Yeah, good old-fashioned peril. Okay, so... gotta go all the way down to the bottom. Oh no! Rodgar's skull. Aw, shoot. Did I say— oh! Are we just putting him in one at a time? Like, I don't even know. I just put it in there. There was no indication of if I should or not. 3 shall be the number of the count. The number of the counting shall be 3. And when the number 3, being the third number, being reached, then thou shalt pull. Wow, that's funny. That's what this feels like sometimes. Okay, mother's head, no. That one turned around. Why did you turn around? Wait, why didn't I get the Varla Stone? Why did I do that? Okay, 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 whatever, it's cool, it's cool. Okay, his stuff is tell me I saved it. Rodgar's goblet. There's the hammer. That was weird. That was weird. It just showed his hammer right there. Nothing happened. Was the hammer supposed to go there? But if you go back, the thing disappears. Are you supposed to remember where these go? Like, the Varla Stone popped up right here. So would his gem go there? I do not know anything. Oh, is this supposed to reveal something? The fact that I'm standing on this? I see nothing. His book. The gem was supposed to go there. The hammer was supposed to go there. I think, this is my presumption, I think they're gonna keep wrapping through this stuff until we figure it out. So that one hasn't had one yet. But you have to just keep doing it, I guess. Until it glows blue, which I'm gonna presume means that got to the right place. Okay, so we need to make sure we're not missing any hints. The Varla stone went behind us. The hammer went there. The gem went there. Rodgar's helm. That's where the book went. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to remember this all in my head. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna write it down. No, I'm gonna remember it all in this little noggin of mine. We're gonna see if my noggin can do stuff. Because I've been under the presumption for many years that it couldn't do anything. Rodgar's stone. That one here. Oh, I'm gonna be done for the day after this. Okay, so that other one, his skull, we accidentally put his skull in the right one. It was just coincidence. This is quite the hospitable little corner of the internet. People who enjoy books, movies, medieval art, etc. Man, finding my people, dude. I love this. And Oblivion. And honestly, like, it's you just want to like think about and talk about the thing you like. Rodgar's hammer. Oh wait, we know where that is. We know it's here. It's this one. Although I may have missed the next clue. So I need the noggin, use it or lose it. No joke, man, no joke. I hate this puzzle so much, LOL. I always dread this part. Honestly, I appreciate that it's, I almost want to say less of a puzzle and more of like if you wait long enough, the answers will be revealed. So like there's an element where I'm not super offended by this one. The other one where you're supposed to jump across the cavern, just to let everyone know, no one's told me how to do it yet, so I'm still figuring it out. The gem goes there. Okay, we know that. So the goblet, it goes either there or there. We can try this one. This I'm like at least this one is the type of puzzle that if you give it the time, it slowly reveals itself. Other ones are like there's only one way to do this, and if you don't figure it out, you don't figure it out. Like there's no way to reach the answer, and that to me is difficult. Speaking of books, did you ever see the story from Elder Scrolls called the book called Paula? I either heard of it or somebody mentioned it in chat. Is that a book we can find in Oblivion that we could read? I'm still thinking about it, dudes. I'm still thinking about book club, either book club or a separate channel. Like just to read the books. Now, and it might not even be, depending on how many books you can really have in Elder Scrolls. I don't know how many books are in Elder Scrolls. That would be cool to know. Paula Volume 1. Yeah, it's present in Morrowind, Oblivion, and Anniversary Skyrim. Dude, I think it'd be fun to read through a lot of the books. Not all of them. There's some that I might be like, eh. That was not correct. His gem. We know where the gem goes. So wait, once you get it, is that when they give you the clue? The helm goes there. Okay, so you get one item, but they give you the clue for a different item. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I don't believe there's a lot that I've sat down and read, but like I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. If you just tell me the name of a book, I wouldn't necessarily remember if I read that specific one. There are times where I read them, but I don't remember. I'm not going to remember and make the connection between the book that I had read and the name of it. Usually because often the books I read or the letters that I read are directly... Oh, there it is. The goblet. So the helm goes there and the goblet goes... Did we get the clue for the goblet yet? This might be wrong, but we're gonna try anyway. They're usually in affiliation with a quest. So oftentimes I will read... It didn't work. Oftentimes I'll read something, and because it's directly connected to the quest, I'm really just thinking about it in context of the quest, not... They're like, here, take it again. Do it again. I'm terrible at collecting libraries of books in these games. Art imitates life. Oh, shush. I can collect books in game, but not in real life. I collect rented or borrowed books, and then half the time I give them back having not read them. I want to. I really just wish that days were like 50 hours long and that you didn't have to sleep. It's like saying I wish I made $1 million and also that I had no expenses. That's basically what I'm wishing. And that would be really cool. Be like, okay, so there's an hour for reading, an hour for video games, an hour, 5 hours for folding laundry because that's how long it takes. Or get a job for that 5 hours and see if you could find a service that does it for you. Or use the money to buy bins so that you could just dump your clothes in the bins. Or get like a hanging thingy so you could just hang up all your clothes. That would be, oh, I love that so much more than folding them. Because then I don't know they exist. Once they're folded in the drawer, I don't even know they exist. Anyways, there's not enough time. I'm terrible. I think actually that's why I love audiobooks so much, because there's so much you could do. You could even fold your laundry, and you can get some good story time in. But then there's also YouTube, so it vies for my attention 100%. Yes. I always collect the books in game with the intent on reading them all, but then I beat the game and uninstall it without reading a single one. No! You're like, no, I must start all over again. See, that's why we should do a book club, because I can read them to you. And guess what that would force me to do? It would force me to actually read them. You guys are my accountability. I think that'd be really cool. But I'm thinking it would be fun to have a separate channel, like a library. That's where the book goes. Because then people who are like not necessarily interested in watching gameplay, like there could be a library of books that people are like, I like Elder Scrolls, but like I'm not really like playing it right now or whatever. Then you could be like I'm kind of interested in what all the Baron Zaya books are. I could read them. I can just read them to you guys. Like I think that'd be really cool. I think I would enjoy reading them. I think I would enjoy the knowledge, the lore that I would get from all that. I think I would really, really enjoy. It has to be here. It has to be here. There's something we're losing in modernity. Is that how you say that? Modernity? I think that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, we love to multitask, and there's something about sitting down and just having the experience of you and the book and nothing else. It's the grind set, dude. It's all of the, like... And I think it's also because of the way, for a lot of people in a lot of countries, the way they've done their... The harm they've done to their own economy has really been... It's forced people to feel like every minute they're not grinding, every minute they're not improving themselves. And in a social media landscape where you can see how great people are at things and how like oversaturated markets are becoming, you feel like if I waste a second not getting good at a craft that can be monetized, if I waste a second on something that doesn't improve my financial situation, not because my financial situation is bad, but because in the modern landscape, I can make an insane amount of money and it is irrelevant. It is completely like... Correct pronunciation? I've heard the word before, so I was like, I think that's right. Because it's you think modern, but I'm like, no, it's like you have to say that the E's different. Yes, I did something right. So it's just one of those things that I think that's why, at least why does it do that? So that little tablet on the floor, that little foot thingy lit up. Oh, I hate that all the lights go out every time. Freaks me out. Mindfulness and being present is king. Yeah. And also I've noticed when I do the things that I really enjoy, just for within reason, not getting lost, not getting hyperfixated, like just for within reason, give it a time limit, respect the time limit. There's something about that freedom within that time, because you know you're going to be reminded, you know you're not going to waste time. You're like, I've set the clock for an hour. I'll be fine. Let my brain get lost in something for a minute. And then the rest of the day, I'm much more productive and I do things quicker. And it's oftentimes, not all the time, but oftentimes will save me time. La la la. I can make money if I sacrifice nearly all aspects of my life to that pursuit, the commodification of existence. Yeah. And I get it. Back in the olden days, Kamenga's here! Hi! Stopped in to say hi. Thanks for stopping in to say hi. Good to see you. If you can't stay long, I hope you have an amazing day. Honestly, I think like, yeah, discipline is freedom. I agree with that. And there's an, oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I think there's just an element of like, because we see too many things, we end up like, I don't even know how to articulate this. I think there's an element where, you know, you go to work, you spend your energy on work, and then you relax at home. Like there's that. And people can agree or disagree with that, like, general, like, idea of how, like schedule of life. But I think because our brains are constantly exhausted with information that we don't need, and constantly exhausted with feeling like you can't just enjoy something, but you have to become a professional. Like, if I'm going to draw, I have to be good at it. If I'm going to do music, I have to be good at it. Like, everything, I think we're just exposed to so much at once that we can't just be good at one thing because we're exposed to 1,000 things. And back in the day, when we could only really have the money, like, we have so much money to buy, like, tools for everything now. Everything's accessible. But if we lived in a world where nothing was accessible, then we could only really focus on one thing, the one thing we can get our hands on. So it kind of takes away that decision from you, but it also takes away the burden of a million other things. What am I trying to find here? I'm trying to find whoa. I'm trying to find invisible. Oh. I can do this and not get in trouble. No one's here. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get a better view of the shield while being invisible. It's so pretty. Can I use the wall to get it lean in farther? No? Can I? Can I get really close to it? No, the camera can't. Oh, wait. No, I can't see it at that point. That's such a bummer. Okay, here, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get super close, get a look at that shield, and then we'll get it. See, my invisibility squishiness is in the way. So you could see the shield, but then you could see my body through it. That's annoying. I'm just trying to get a view of just the shield, not myself. So you could see my arrows right there. I wish I could, like, unhook the camera and, like, put it wherever I want it. And then, even if you get a good view of it, you've got the symbol of the invisibility right there, so it kind of kills it. Everything I do is wrong. Anyways, could just look at it directly. I'm not going to get like a high view of it, and that's okay. It is beautiful. Activate Shield of the Crusader. What if they didn't give it to you at this point? I've recovered the Shield of the Crusader. Wisdom of the Ages. I've completed I want to call him Henrik's request by recovering the shield. I should continue to search for the relics that the other ghost knights were questing for. I'm over encumbered. So So I should collect more things. Potion of insight. Okay. We need to put our other shoes back on. And we need to go home. To like put some of this stuff down. Oh, so that opened. That 2 of them opened? Does it matter which one you take? Oh no, it doesn't matter. It's like being a kid in 87 and the only video game you have is Super Mario Brothers. You get very good at that game. And you probably enjoy it and appreciate it more. And you think, because you enjoy that one game so much, that if I just had the option to get another game, then I would be able to enjoy that much, and that much, and that much. But really, that only goes so far. And then you have access to 50 games. You have access to hundreds of games. And then you don't play any of them. Just like buying like bookshelves full of books and not reading them. Tilde and then TFC to toggle free camera mode. I am not on PC. I'm playing on Xbox. That's why other people are able to get such cool shots and I'm not. And I really, really wanted to switch to Steam to get some of those shots, but unfortunately, because of I can't stream from there, I haven't really been motivated. And then I would have to start a whole new character. I'd have to build that character. I don't have 30 more hours outside of what we're already doing to do that, so that I can get access to all the stuff I'm doing. Like, I would have to do it in the moment. Can you imagine if they made an Xbox, like, an ability to do that on Xbox? Man, this helmet looks hilarious with this outfit. You know, it's got wings, so I can run, like, super, super fast. It's so great. Look at this. Look at this. Look. Look. It's like it's not even an illusion. I'm actually running faster. No, but that's good to know too, though. Tilde than TFC. I don't know what... Do you mean TFC the letters? Because if I ever do it, I want to do it. And actually, even if I could just make a new character and just get into the world... And just get some, like... Yeah, I wouldn't be able to get a cool shot of a shield in a quest line I haven't done yet on that character. Unless if there's some way to console command yourself to endgame. That way I can access everything and get good shots. But then I would also have to pull the character everywhere I've gone in the console. It would be a mess. But if I just want good locations... Wait a minute. Where am I going? Oh, man. I gotta go back. If I just wanted to get locations, especially outdoor locations, and get really good shots of them, good B-roll, which would really be helpful, and would really add a little spice to what I'm doing, then I think having just building a quick new character just so I can do that on PC would be great. Because I've got like, can you only do that like in Steam? Or can you potentially do that if you've got like, am I confused or am I confused? Would I potentially be able to do that if I have like a Windows PC and I do, wait. I'm stuck. Okay. If I had like a Windows PC because I have an Xbox, is there a way to get in there and like... Oh, I'm just too close, that's why. Like, what is my problem? Would I be able to toggle in, like, if I was playing on PC in Windows? Through, like, their Xbox, like, I don't know, I think they have remote play or something? And, the AI combat turns off. See, I would need that too, because I would need to be able to... Wait a minute. I would need to be able to, like getting clips that people are able to get for, like... No, I came from this way. Of enemies, and they're, like, not aggro. So cool. They're just like walking around. Yeah, I would really love to be able to do that. But I wonder if you could do that Like for instance, like, okay, so like cloud gaming allows you to upload your full thing from Xbox to Xbox. I've never had that happen before in my life. Cannot tell you how many games I've replayed and redone and all that stuff. But with the new one, it let me do that. So Xbox Game Pass, I don't have Game Pass. Allows some methods to transfer saves and use software version of the old Oblivion, but if you're directly using the Xbox, it may not be easy. Trying to type, but there's a cat laying across my wrist. Huh? Oh, that cat's more important than anything else, okay? Just don't even worry about me. Don't even worry. Just give all the attention and love to the cat. Okay, so, yeah, if there was a way that I can get this character and these moments on Xbox, and then... I mean, not on Xbox, on PC. And then I was able to get those clips. Then I would have access to, like, all my locations and stuff. And all my, I don't know. Prior of the night. So we'll go back to the Prior of the Night, tell them what we found. And then we need to go to our castle because we need to put a bunch of stuff away. We have too much stuff. Xbox Game Pass. Also, the games I have don't go through Game Pass. The games I have are because I own them. And playing Xbox through the PC, I don't think they allow... Like, does that even allow console commands if you play directly through Xbox? Like an Xbox app or something? I'm opening something right now. There's an Xbox app. Well, yeah, it's outdated. I don't use it. Who knows? It's a nice thought, though. There's a dude.
Did I not say we would meet again?
Yes.
I am here and ready to serve. I will join your order, and together we will fight this new threat against the Nine. Glory to the Nine.
That is so cool. That is so cool. So wait, he's going in here. Did they have they put some of the stuff together now? It's not gonna look all pretty yet. It's too... Oh!
Commander?
Am I wrong, or does this look prettier than it did before? Like, I'm pretty sure there was stuff on the floor. TCAI. So you have to click the tilde key, and then you're basically like typing in little codes and stuff. TCL toggle clipping, TGM toggle God mode, etc. Dude, that would be insanely helpful. Like for instance, I get little okay, I'm gonna stand here for a second and get a little clip of this little cute thing right here. Like there's little things or like this. It's all lit up and pretty. If I have to go through a door and I'm doing a walkthrough, I'll stand at the door and get like a clip of it. So what I've done to fix the problem of my view, I'll hold down the thumbstick that gives you this other view, and I'll go invisible. The problem is you can see the ripples from the character. You can see it. And you can also see the symbol in the corner, which cuts down that view. You have to crop that out. So then you end up losing the resolution, and it's just not as good. So like you can get like, because I can stand far enough back, like, oh look, here's a view of the room. The room was redone, and it looks really pretty actually. I like it. But I can't make the camera walk through it. I can walk through it. Like I can get into first person, and then I could try to as smoothly as. But look, as soon as you can see the thumbstick is not. But I can do if I'm very careful, I can do a subtle zoom forward. I don't know. It would just be really cool to be able to do that. I want to learn, man. I want to learn so badly. Yep, the turns have tabled. Used to be the console gaming at the edge. You know, for me, I need console gaming because my computer I don't think can handle... I mean, we've talked about this. I don't think it can handle the streaming and the whatchamacallit? The streaming and the gaming at the same time. So the console is doing all that work for me. Place all relics. I just want to place them here. They look nice. Wow, so that's what we have so far. Looks great. Shield of the Crusader removed. Yeah, you got it, man. You got it. I like this little moment here. This moment looks good. So yeah, it's just funny. I think it's just funny because, you know, I sometimes I'll see like someone able to do things visually and I'm just like, I have no idea how they were able to get that visual. Like doing a flyover of like Lake Rumere and you're like, how? Well, they would have had to disconnect the camera. They would have had to use a PC. Good morning, nerdy. Good morning, everyone. Hey, Kenny G, how's it going? So yeah, it's just one of those things. Eventually I will learn how to do it. I'm sure. Or I'll get like a dual PC setup and then I'll have to redo my whole character. Oh man, it's gonna hurt so much. Okay, so we have the helm, we have the cuirass, we have the shield. You can activate, oh, you activate them one at a time to take them back. That's cool, that's cool. Place all the relics. Okay, cool. Does he have an opinion on what we've done?
I am at your service, Commander.
Whoa, Commander. Whoa, 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 whoa.
After Beric betrayed us, Sir Ralvus journeyed to the Chapel of Leowyn to attempt Zenithar's test of faith. He tried to reach
I think this is information
again,
we already have.
and again, failing each time. He became obsessed with it, refusing food or drink for days. When I finally received word of his quest, I went searching for him, but I was too late.
Wow.
Sir Junkin helped me carry his body back here.
That's so sad.
I failed my friend, and I failed Zenithar. Perhaps you can succeed where Sir Ralvus could not, and redeem us both.
Streaming from console does limit your ability to do post-processing if you wanted to have something other than just a VOD. Well, the thing is, I usually stick a memory card in there and I record it from there. It just limits my ability to use like those crazy camera tricks. Mods, B-roll footage, and extra editing, it's worth switching to PC. Yeah, most of that stuff, like I'm already recording in the background, and because the Xbox is doing all the work, my computer's not sweating at all. So it's like I said, like I had my system down for editing, but when it came to streaming and trying to do both at the same time, my biggest issue is I can't simulate, like on PC, because you have console commands, you can simulate situations, you can get like cool angles on things, and so that's just stuff that I don't have access to without being on console. Need to make an Elder Scrolls diner, have ham and cheese sandwich, call it the West Johnson. Lots of ham, lots of cheese. Oh, that's so, I like that. I like that. Many sweet rolls. And what would maybe that shouldn't be at a respectable restaurant. Okay, so I tried looking this up and then my internet decided to completely stop working right as I looked this up. Does Elder Scrolls have its own version of coffee? Because I'm like, I want to get a cozy, like, coffee mug that's, like, Elder Scrolls themed. I'd like to make one. But, like, I was like, okay, wait, does the Elder Scrolls... Anyways, my internet stopped working right at that point. I was so mad. And then I forgot to look it up. Because sometimes I call my coffee my skooma. Coffee is an ingredient used in provisioning to make a variety of drinks in the Elder Scrolls universe. However, the idea of coffee not existing in the universe might be depressing. Okay, I'm not like depressed about it. Disappointed. I'm going to have to use my own imagination. It could be added to the lore and culture of different regions. So it's an ingredient. It's a plant, I'm assuming, but it's not a drink. They imagine snooty elves drinking coffee and want some alliteration. Could have been a good addition to the lore. This is a forum. That's a forum. That's somebody's comment. It's a tonic. It's for tonic. You can make a tonic. Oh, this is ESO. This is Elder Scrolls Online. Increase stamina recovery by 105 for 35 minutes. 5-second cooldown. Increase stamina recovery. They have tinctures. They have teas, cordial teas. They have teas. Serene awareness. Lotus, coffee, and lemon. Mint, coffee, and metheglin. All these teas have coffee in them. Why do I have an issue with that? Involve tea and tonic. Oh, cordial. Excuse me, they're cordials. Cordial teas involve tea and tonic and add increased magical recovery. Okay, distillates. Oh, that's hopscotch. Oh, that's interesting. You know, for these medicinal things, there's way too much uppers and downers in this whole thing. But anyway, that's. Okay, so coffee does exist. It exists. Ooh, I wish I did woodworking and machining and worked with metal. Guys, you have no idea. I wish I could make so much of the stuff from the games and actually hand make it myself. That'd be my dream.
May your soul.
Some of Eleonora's player home mods have stations for making coffee or tea, which can be toggled and activated. So it exists. The plant, if nothing else, exists.
I am at your service, Commander.
So these are the guys we haven't talked to yet. We need to talk to them about the mace and the gauntlets, because those are the things we have not been able to pick up. What does he have to say about Sir Beric? What's on the food menu today, Nerdy? Ooh. What's on the menu? Aside from black coffee, which I just had. I'm like, so pretentious. What's on the menu? Sometimes I'll plan it ahead of time because I'm like doing a plan right now. So sometimes I'll record some of it the day before. Wait, that's today? This is not yesterday? No, it is today. Oh, I wanted to do a protein. What I want to try to do is a protein, like not low carb, but as low as I can get it with the stuff that's accessible to me. I wanted to do some burritos and do a high protein, like burrito, like chicken with like a cheesy sauce, but it's going to be high protein. One of them's going to have like wing sauce, like hot wing sauce in it, and one of them's not. That's what's on the menu today, and I'm so excited, and I'm going to try it. It's like a cottage cheese faye, like 0% fat faye, and you use it, you blend it, because cottage cheese has a bit of a cheesy, like savory taste to it, and I'm going to mix it with seasoning and put like the, whatchamacallit, I'm going to put like different seasonings, obviously salt and pepper. I'm going to try to get fancy with it. Hot sauce, all the stuff, wing sauce on one of them. That's what I'm going to do. I'm so excited. I want to do it. I want to take care of myself. I mean, like, it'd be nice. Gauntlets of the Crusader.
Were recovered by Sir Casimir. One of our few victories during our time. But then, even our victories became our failures.
You sound an awful lot like Lachance. A guacamole? I do not have guacamole, although that would be delightful on the side. I like guacamole. Changes the profile for me. So I like to have guacamole on the side so I can take a bite with it, bite without it, bite with it, bite without it. Because if you put it in it, unless if it's like at a restaurant where it's like, this is the burrito with the guacamole in it, and then I'm like, nah, I trust your recipe. If I make it myself, I like to have it on the side. Because then I can have both. I can have the flavor strong and intense by itself, and that smoothness of the guacamole when I want it. Knights of the Nine.
In death, we continued the work that escaped us in life.
No, see, this
The
is
relics
not
must
information,
still
though.
be guarded, for someday they shall be needed once more.
Okay, that food item you mentioned that starts with F. What's that? Wait, a food item that starts with F. Faye? Oh, faye, or I think some people, if you can't pronounce it, so they say phage. All it is it's 0% fat Greek yogurt. I've always been anti 0% Greek yogurt because I believe that in nature that oftentimes the fat that comes with protein helps it become more digestible. I still believe that. Although, what I've realized, when you have a full day of eating and you already have fat in your meal, and you're trying to hit certain protein goals, you want to have one item that has zero fat in it, ideally, or zero carbs. Like you want to have one item that's carrying the burden of all the protein. That way, the other stuff that you have in it, like the cottage cheese has fat and carbs in it. The chicken has some fat in it. The wing sauce has some fat in it. All that stuff has fat in it. So for me to add yogurt with fat in it, it really throws off, like by the end of the day, it throws off like the macros. So if you take something that's solid protein, and it's mixed with other things that already have fat, then it kind of boosts the whole thing and it makes it it just makes it easier. So yeah, I'm buffing myself up because I want to be a knight of the night. I want to be legit. I want to be respected.
Alas, my old comrade is not among us here.
Is this the guy that didn't come
I
back?
know why his spirit did not join us here to guard our
Didn't one
last
of them
breath.
say like
We
all
were
9 of us were
estranged
committed to
in
the
life,
9 except for one?
But I had hoped that in death we could be
We were estranged in life.
reconciled.
Oh
For my
no.
part,
maybe
I now
don't
know
tell me.
that I
Maybe.
am largely to
I
blame
like
for
your
the
little
ruin of the
avocado
old order.
emoji. It's so cute. Maybe
Sir
this is something that
Amiel
we
takes too
can
much
someone
upon
we can
himself.
save?
I
Maybe?
will say no more.
No more. You are so Lucian.
With the 9, Sir Knight.
Sir Knight. Ma'am. It's ma'am. Okay. So Mr. Junkin and Mr. Torolf.
I
That is
wish
not.
to see you succeed where I failed.
Oh, that's nice.
I was on the path to the boots of the
Oh,
Crusader.
the boots.
But died before I reached
So we
them.
didn't even start
Do
that.
you
That
wish
didn't
to
get
learn
added to
what
our
little
quest
I
list because we
know?
didn't talk to this guy yet. Please tell me more.
I cannot tell you exactly how to find the boots, for that will be up to Kinnereth. I can tell you to seek out her priests, though. West of the Imperial City, on the edge of the Great Forest, is a shrine. You will
Ooh.
find them there, and they will tell you what you need to know. The boots are safeguarded by Kinnereth herself. You must be tested and prove yourself worthy to acquire them. The wars of men undermine the service of the 9. Do not follow in our mistakes.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I've seen that and pronounced it as if it rhymed with Maggie. I haven't heard that one.
May the
No, I
9
don't need, and it seems redundant to label it that way. Wait, what? I've spoken with the ghosts of the Knights of the 9 and learned where several parts of the arm of the Crusader are hidden. That I didn't speak with all of them though. I should return when I've collected them all.
guide your way.
But I missed you, didn't I?
Greetings, Sir Knight.
Did we end up talking to him? The gauntlets. Tell me
Sir
something about the
Casimir
gauntlets.
took the gauntlets to war with him. After what happened with Beric, who would try to stop him?
Okay, so I feel like
May your sword strike true.
I'm not getting any more like clues.
I am at your service, Commander.
I'm at your service. The boots of the Crusader. Oh,
The
so he
boots
has something to
have
say.
been guarded by Kinnereth herself for the longest time. Sir Junkin went after them.
Oh, those were his and never returned. Okay, dude. Well,
May the 9 guide your way.
let's see if he has anything to add now that we've
Greetings, sir.
just talked about the boots for the first
Sir
time.
Junkin was lost attempting to find the gauntlets. At least he was spared from the tragedy of
Oh.
the Order's last days.
That's sad. And because he's here, that means he didn't abandon them. Let's see if he has anything to say about the mace.
After Beric betrayed us,
Because I know. Okay, test of faith.
Tried. When I finally
Received
received
word of his quest. Oh.
I failed my friend.
Okay, I would say we could do our dragon shout to shoot across that cavern. I genuinely don't know what to do. Open chest. Yeah, faye is just, it's a great way to add a lot of protein and no fat. It's like having chicken breast instead of, oh, I much prefer the darker meat, but like you know, you're getting more protein and less fat. It just balances it out by the end of the day. That's all it is. I think fat's really important to digest though. So I think like so long as something in the meal has fat in it.
Sergius Terrianus, at your service. Thedret and I go way back, and he said there was need of a blacksmith here.
Ooh.
It'd be an honor to provide what service I can. So, you need anything repaired, you come see me.
Terrianus. Very, very, very buff name. Okay.
Farewell.
The funny thing is, when you said sound effects, I was like, I have no idea. Oh, that gasp when he found the gold. Oh! Genuinely, I do not hear myself clearly.
Hail, Commander.
Whoa! Thedret, you're here. I'm so happy. Hey, hey. Gold and repair hammers are infinitely useful. Sleep in bed. As great as sleeping would be, I can sleep when I'm defeated in battle. Okay, so as far as the boots and the gauntlets, not the boots, because we have not pursued the boots yet. That is going to be for our next stream next week. I'm so sad that it's going to be so long until then. So this is my announcement. My announcement is basically, we are going to try to figure out how to get to the Mace of the Crusader. I might need a clue on that. I will let this brew in my noggin for brew like coffee. See, it's on the brain right now, guys. I will continue to let it no, not fester. That's gross. We'll go with brew. And see if an idea comes to my mind. If it does not, I promise you, on Tuesday I'll be like mini clue. Like point me. Oh, what is the thing? He's like don't command me, lead me. Lead me when I feel like I want to be led. That is exactly my philosophy in this game. I love when you do your demure voice too. Oh, do you mean my influencer nerdy voice? When I kind of get all like, what is it? There's this actress, and I think she's British. She's in a number of things. She's actually in Star Wars at one point. She calls. I saw this like clip that went viral. I think it went viral on YouTube, and she said when she's trying to channel her like American voice, she does what she calls it Callie from the Valley. So I guess it's called a Valley Girl accent or something. It's like almost like Kardashian, like aggressive. So it's like this is like my influencer nerdy voice. And there's like two, I forgot what it was because we talked about this. There's two versions of the influencer voice. There's, oh no, there's more. There's just like that's like super friendly, high energy. It's very, I almost want to say Kardashian. I think that's how they talk, at least. Very just, you're really just adding a lot to the voice. And you can add a lot of emotion in there if you really want to. You can always conceal a lot of emotion with that. A very demure, very mindful Oblivion playthrough with Miss Nerdy. Yes. So, exactly. Got my coffee and my swords. Yes. That's awesome. That's when I'm in Skyrim dual wielding. Oh, it's awesome. Let's see. Let's put the... I don't even know how I have this much stuff. Should the shrouded armor go in the armor cabinet or the clothing cabinet? It's light armor. It'll go in the armor cabinet. It bothers me a little bit, but I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm okay with it. Let's see. So yeah, there's the I guess Valiant, like the just, I don't know, like Star Wars or Disney Wars? Disney Wars. Wait a minute. She's in that the medieval TV show. Game of Thrones. That's what it's called. Game of Thrones. And I think in real life she has brunette hair, but in the show she has like white blonde hair. I haven't seen the show personally, but she's actually got like a British accent, I think. And she does her Callie from the Valley. So that's kind of, I think that's technically the same accent. So yeah, I do that. And then, but there was a second version of that we talked about that sometimes I click into, and I don't know what the second version was. Do you ever have issues with chests that reach a limit and eat anything you place in them? Well, now I'm paranoid. What? Is that a thing? I'm gonna cry. I usually separate things out by category, so I don't think that I have that problem, but I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Sufferthorn is 10 and it's drain health 30. Blade of Woe is 8. Damage health 30 and damage magicka. That's great. I'm probably not going to end up using it much. I just need to clear. Wait a minute. This is not the weapons. The weapons go here with the armor. Emilia Clarke, is that her name? Oh, Jimmy Invictus is here. Hey Invictus. It's like, I think that's her name. She's really cute. She looks really sweet. She smiles a lot, and she's got a really pretty smile. Oh, she's got the eyebrows. She's got the really cool eyebrows. Like, she's very emotive with them. Yeah, I think that's her name. I know Nerdy has a chest somewhere almost at capacity full of sweet rolls. Excuse me? I do not have a chest like that. And it is not in a location where anyone can ever find it. If it existed, which it doesn't, so nobody try to... No. We're not sharing such private security. This is a security issue. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea. Take my sweet rolls very seriously. You better watch it. Protein sweet rolls. Cottage cheese is crazy, dude. I'm telling you right now, you blend that thing up because it's all chunky. And like if you blend it, you can like bake with it and make yummy stuff and delicious stuff. Now I want to try that. That's a really bad idea. I should do it. Oh, wait. No, I don't have time for other ideas. No, don't have time. Don't have time for other ideas. I need to work on my Mages Guild questline. Walk through. That is my job right now. We're not doing this right now. Calm thyself. Has a chest full of Wes Johnsons. It's a bunch of Wes Johnson posters in my secret chest. But they're all mine and I will not share them. Oh! And I did post something about Wes Johnson. I don't know if did I actually post it to community? I posted it to community tab, but I did double check his Instagram, by the way. That's where his updates are. He is updating maybe every couple days, a few days on how he's doing there. So that was cool to see. So I don't know, can I link his Instagram? Can you link an Instagram account? I would assume you could. I wouldn't know why you couldn't. So yeah, maybe I'll try to link that as well, just in case anybody's trying to keep up with his health situation. At the moment, I have way too much stuff. Oh. I'm going to put it in here even though I don't want to, because if I forget where I put it, the one place I'm going to be like, well, look in your main. These are in the same category. Until I can get those sold to a fence and bought back, I can't use that. A filled colossal black soul gem. What am I supposed to do with that? I don't even remember what that's for. And I can't get rid of that because I got 2 of them. I figured out a way to get 2 of them and now I can't. Now I can't get rid of it. I keep telling myself I'm going to use these, and I never do. I never do. I never use the Varla or the Welkin Stones. Should I? Probably. But I don't. So we're okay, so we've cleared out some stuff, but I feel like we still have quite a lot. Like, yeah, I could put some of the clothes away, but that's like a total of what? 3 carry weight? That's not doing very much. Protein sweet rolls, I can't with you. Come on. Nah, the point of sweet rolls is to just fully enjoy it. God, kind of want to keep the Knights of the Nine stuff, but I'm also going to replace it with the other stuff. That's Hannibal Traven's soul in there? Oh, yeah. Oh, oopsie. Oopsie boopsie. What am I supposed to do with it? Should I just lay him down on one of our, like, spare beds and, like, tuck him in and just be like, sorry. Sorry. My bad. Not really, but my bad. If you want to use Welkin stones, take the Atronach birth sign. They suddenly become very useful. Same with the Ayleid wells. Ooh. See, a lot of these connections between like some of the like blessings and stuff and the items. I just served my black coffee, watching Nerdy's Knights of the Nine playthrough. Life is good, dude. Yes. Sip on that lore-friendly black coffee, I think. Do they steep the beans? I don't know, but they make tinctures with it, close enough. They make teas with it. Cordials, excuse me, with it. I was like, that's not tea. But yeah, it is cordial. So that, they count that. Okay, why is it just me? But like, why is my inventory so... Oh, maybe it's my... All the potions I never use. I either save the potions for later, but later never happens. Whee!
Good afternoon, ma'am.
So yeah, we will think. We will process how to go about getting these other relics, because honestly, I have no idea. I have no idea, but we got to get some stuff out of our inventory right now. What do you guys have on your menu for the day, or what have you eaten already today that stood out to you, that you enjoyed? Protein sweet balls, yeah, sweet rolls. Oh, I know what I'm thinking of. I think of the protein. I take protein powder and I mix it with peanut butter, and then I make like a ball out of it, and I use like a mini cookie scoop, and I freeze them because it tastes so much better than drinking it. Ugh. Drinking protein powder, ugh, I can't. It gets that weird bitter taste to it. But the peanut butter is like high in calories, so you don't have fat in it, but the fat holds it together too. So if you added like that peanut butter powder that is only protein and fiber and stuff, it just gets too dry. So like, what else? I tried adding like something else to it, like I don't know if it's yogurt or cottage cheese or something, but then it made it really sticky, and then it was really hard to eat out of the freezer. So I don't know. That was another thing. I usually fast till noon time after my workout. I'll probably have salmon with sweet potato and mixed veggies. Ooh, that's clean. That sounds good. That sounds really good. Yeah, I'm trying to keep the protein up, and my, like, if I'm really good about protein first thing in the morning, my appetite isn't that bad, but sometimes it gets bad, and I'm like not even hungry. It's just I'm not even craving anything specifically. I'm just like, my brain is just like, I want you to eat all the food that exists just to say you did. I'm like, why? That does not help me. Just a simple egg sandwich with Munster. Ooh, Munster on toast. No, Munster's fancy to me. We never get Munster because it's not as... you could get it in bulk, but usually we get like the cheddar and like whatever we can get in a big pack. Because we freeze most of our food and we make it like last. And like, if you have like... Even though Mr. Nerdy, he can eat, it's like the like, if you get stuff in bulk and you freeze it, then you like always have the essentials. So easy. I'm just doing the little maintenance stuff until we're done, because like, I'm loving the conversation. Raisin bran with bananas for breakfast. Ooh, I love bananas in cereal. No idea what's coming for lunch. Ooh, it's a surprise, you know. It's a choose your own adventure as the day goes on. I love it. Just watch. Watch the steel blue Entaloma say, you found nothing of use here. Oh, makes me so mad. Because it's like the one thing I need. Is it there? Where's the steel blue? It wasn't there. Does Nerdy go to Chipotle when she's in her influencer LA snarky mood? I don't go out to eat at all. Almost ever. It's just not on the budget. I don't know. I always felt like I can make it at home. Like if I go out to eat, it has to be something I cannot make at home. Although I've had Chipotle before. It's pretty good. You know what I do? They have, I think is it that place that has the, what do you call it? Yeah, a friend took me there once. I have made the lemon or lime rice with like a bunch of cilantro in it. That's so easy to make at home and you can make a ton of it. And if you freeze the rice and reheat it, hey, successfully harvested steel blue. Thank you so much, Oblivion. That was a kind gift you just gave me. You can, if you freeze rice and then you reheat it later, supposedly, and bread, which is funny because we've always bought in bulk, we've always frozen our stuff. It's supposed to make the starch more resistant starch, and it doesn't shoot your blood sugar up as much, supposedly. Supposedly. Are they find nothing of use? Of course, of course, of course. There's very little that can't be made at home. Now, the one thing I will say, again, especially given, like I said, like, for some people, some food, like to be able to buy all the ingredients and do it correctly, by the time you've bought all the ingredients, especially depending on where you are, where people are like, some people are saying like a lot of the food prices are going up dramatically. Then you get the ingredients, then you get the side ingredients for like the sauces and stuff. By the time you get all that stuff, you've probably spent more money than just buying, like, if you're just trying to make not 25 burritos, but you're trying to make one, you spent more money than you would have spent at a at least cheaper restaurant. So I used to be under the illusion that if you put work into something, it would automatically be cheaper. That's not always true. I would say it's most of the time true, but not always, which is unfortunate. Okay, we picked all our stuff. Look, we're being so responsible, putting things away right away. Look at that. How you doing, Fia, by the way? Nice. Ladies mantle leaves, ladies smock leaves, mandrake root. I agree with that. I was just saying you can make... No, oh, no, I know. We were talking about buying in bulk and saving some money. So that's the only reason why I don't, like, typically go out. Which is good because I've never really gone out much. When I go out, I don't have, like, the food noise. Like, when I drive past restaurants... It's not like, ooh, I could go there. Ooh, I could go there. And then I have to process all that. Like, I don't have to do that because I just never do that. Nice. Is that what, so we were just asking what food you're thinking of making. Oh, you can't, that would be so mean. Ugh. I remember the first time I tried to touch a butterfly in Skyrim, and then I took the wings, and it hurt my heart. Nerdy inspires me to cook more. I love that the person that doesn't know how to cook is inspiring such a beautiful, such a beautiful thing that I hope to get better and better at. Of course, I wouldn't consider, like, the high-protein foods very traditional, so it's not like I'm really learning to make traditional foods, which is a bummer. What am I doing? Why am I going in here? I don't know. Ah! Those things always freak me out when I see them. Yeah, it's a tragic feeling, and I had that experience with Skyrim the first time. When you were, like, 10 or 12. Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, when you're so young, and you're like, oh, look, a butterfly, and it disappears, and you're like, oh... I didn't know that we could capture butterflies in jars. And then you look in your inventory and it's just the wings. My heart sank. It was so sad. Eggnog can be expensive to make if you buy the ingredients. Of course, if you have animals that produce eggs, milk, and heavy cream for you, ooh, you only need sugar, spices, and booze. Oh, I forgot there's booze in it. I like just drinking this stuff. You know what I want to do is that maybe like buying like the eggnog from the market and sticking it like in the freezer or like in an ice cream maker or something like that. They have these cool things that make ice cream now. I don't have one. I have like an old school ice cream maker like that you freeze the thing. Yeah, I only drink. I'm not an alcohol person myself, but it is good. I've had it with it. I've had it with like a rum of some sort. I think that's what it was mixed with. And it was good. Like the flavor itself was good. Why are they sending me back to the Priory of the Nine? We're not going to continue the quest right now, guys. I'm just confused. Say no to skooma. Oh yes. I say no. I would be as if my cognitive abilities don't feel like pathetic enough. Actively debilitating them would not be helpful for me. That would not improve my situation whatsoever. You can't imagine a drunk nerdy. There was this stream I was in. I wasn't in the stream. I was in the chat. I was watching the stream. And they were doing a drinking game. And I'm like, I love the social aspect of what you're doing right now, but I could never do this. And I'm like, oh, I could do it with caffeine. And I'm like, no, I couldn't. I would die. I would not, like, I almost think not dramatically, I might have a heart attack. Why is it pointing me back here? There's a reason. Oh, I should return when I've collected them all. That's funny. I haven't collected them all, so that's not where we are. Nature's Sphere, I've been instructed to find the Shrine of Kinnereth. Maybe we'll start by doing that on Tuesday, and then we'll get a good idea of, whether or not I'm going to be able to figure out the other ones. I'm 50, so not part of the health craze. Would rather have a fattening drink with alcohol or live to wear diapers again. Not a hard choice. Well, you know what? When you word it like that, My only thing is I have family that as you start to care for people, 50's young, dude, but like when you start to care for people as they get older, you start to, that's for me where I started getting healthier, because I was like, I'm seeing how their life is affected by different things, and I'm like, oh, or like, but the family who cares for them is, and that's when I get more serious of like, okay, what do I want to be like when if I ever hit that age? What would I want on my side, health wise? That's more for me. I mean, I like being healthy now because my brain actually has started working a little better. Clearly not well enough to get the mace, the Crusader's mace, but you know, it's getting better. It's getting better. So, yeah, goodness gracious, we did it. And now I'm thinking about those protein burritos. I was gonna eat them for lunch. So we'll see. We'll see. If I don't end up making them. No, if I make them, I will tell you. Take care of my mother, and seeing her made me think of 55 and out is okay. Oh no. Well, I've seen people who are so capable, like at much, much older ages, but they had to do stuff to be there. And it's like, I could choose to enjoy, like I enjoy working out when I choose to. If I choose not to enjoy it, then I don't enjoy it. But if I choose to enjoy it, I actually really enjoy it. I feel like a lot of my emotions are entirely in my control, because I think I grew up doing enough stuff that I don't feel intimidated by doing a lot of health things because I've already done them. Now it's just a matter of I need to like just decide that I want to do it and I like to do it. And I don't know. That's kind of how I think of it. I don't know. At least I need to tell myself that because I feel like I'm in more control. We must protect Nerdy at all costs. I want to be 50 still watching your playthroughs. Elder Scrolls 7? Well, I don't know how far you are from 50, but hopefully by then Elder Scrolls 6 will be out. Not salty at all. I'm quite looking forward to being crazy old Mr. Invictus yelling at clouds in my bathroom. Yes! I want to be healthy enough to be a crazy old nerdy. I would love that. That's fantastic. Oh, wow. Don't tell the Knights of the Nine that I am also, Dark Brotherhood. Wait. Oh, why did they put Thieves Guild at the bottom? Grey Fox is at the bottom? Why? Okay. I mean, I like the symbol. The symbol's pretty sick, actually. Court of the Mad God. Look at that. Daddy Gorath. That's a really cool... Why did I never take a look at these? Order of the Dragon? Wow, these look really cool. I mean, I've seen some of them, but I never took the time to actually look at them. Sorry, chat. I love you. Move over, Lydia. Look at these. These look really cool. I never looked at them that closely. I mostly just read the thing on the... I read the words and didn't really like... I've seen the Blades one, obviously, and the Mages Guild one. Like, I took a closer look at those. These look cool. Nothing against working out. Thing is, living on a farm accomplishes... Oh, and by the way, I've heard what you do all day, if you're doing work all day, you're doing so much more for your health than somebody who works out for 2 hours. Like, if your life is not sedentary, you are far more healthy. If your life is mostly sedentary and then you go to the gym, you're not going to be as healthy. Targeted workouts do something. They do. But you have to be like, if you're highly active throughout the day, that does that much more. Oh, well, anyways, guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for helping me get through that. Acrobatics almost 15. Are you serious, dude? You hustling and grinding as we speak? Perfector class, man. Master it. So excited. So I basically have, I don't know if you're, I don't know what race or gender you are, but my Adelaide has a cousin, has an adopted brother or sister out there in the world, a perfector brother or sister in the world. That is so awesome. Enjoy your protein burrito. It's gonna be awesome. I have to actually get myself to like bake and cook and stuff. Gotta learn. I'm like, sorry, Mr. Nerdy, I'm working on alchemy. Dinner is not ready because I don't know how to cook it. No, poor guy. Love him. Poor guy. I will stop work. I will start working on alchemy IRL. I promise. Okay, so who do we have today? We had Fia, Jimmy, Invictus, Kenny G, Kamanga, Nightmare 13, Umario, Mr. Anderson, David Riker Jr., and I'm going to count your Perfector level 5 as one of our guys. Love him. Oh, you got to give us the name at some point or something. She's your twin? What? I have a twin? I have a sister. Ah! So excited. Arch Jordan. Okay. So if you want to at some point, you feel free to share on the, if you guys go, oh, the Discord. You guys can post your characters on Discord, just to let you know. Let me post the link, because there is a, it was created for us by Artemis. Thank you. And there is a page for characters that we've made, which I love. I also want to do a page for different recommendations, whether books or other stuff like that. Takes me back to Romper. I don't know what that is. Bye, Nerdy. Thank you for the stream. I'll have to learn how to make lime rice. Oh, cilantro lime rice is amazing. You have to put so much in it, though. But it's so good. Okay, so I will link the Discord, and if you want to share your creations, your characters, your whatever, I would absolutely love that. We've got Artemis shared his Florence Pugh that he accidentally made, and that's all. Oh, and the faces. Share your faces, man. They could be the psycho crazy ones. They could be the very serious, as attractive as you could possibly make them. I don't care what you do. How do you share? Okay, so every time I do this, I forget how to share the. I could do this. I could figure it out. Wait. I got this. I know I do. Because I just did this last time and I forgot. Server. Wait. That's an event. No. Oh, invite a friend. Copy the link. Okay, I think is that how you do it? Okay, I'm going to share the Discord link and we could discuss characters. You could share their faces, you could share their stats, whatever you want to do. I would love to see what you guys got going on. Oh, Romper Room was a kid's show in the 80s. The host lady had a magic mirror that she could use to see everyone watching. Oh, that's kind of cute. She would call out names. Oh, was it like randomized names? So you'd sit there and wait to hear your name. Oh no, what happens to the people who have a name like Nerdy and they're like, oh, that's... It's almost like when you go to those little gift shops that have the names and they're like trying to find your name, and if you have like a, like if you have a really common name, you're like, sweet, I got my name. And then if you don't, you're like, Although I've seen people with like more rare names, and if they find one, they're like, I need it now because this is the only place. But yeah, okay, so Discord link. I was gonna say link in bio. My influencer nerdy guys. I've dropped the link below in chat. If you guys want to join us for discussion throughout the week, I would love to have you. And yeah, I'm super excited. Super excited. If your name is I can't even pronounce that. Poor Aloysiuses, if you exist. Shout out to you. Shout out to the Aloysiuses of the world. You have been acknowledged. You might not be the Timmys or the Bobs of the world, but if you wanted to hear your name, there it is. There you go. Well, guys, I hope you guys have an awesome day. I hope you really enjoy whatever food you have made and will make today. Enjoy your sweet rolls. Enjoy your skooma in moderation, as always. And I will see you in the next one. Aloysius! Aloysius! I've heard that before, too. Aloysius. Shout out to Aloysius. Okay? What is that? There's a guy who always says happy birthday if it's your birthday. Shout out to your name if your name's a rare name that never gets shouted out. Happy birthday if it's your birthday. Happy whatever holiday it is in whatever country you are. And have a good one. Officially.